You gotta keep it safe.
Why are you chomping
Welcome.
yourself, bro?
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons. I hope everybody had a good week.
Woo!
Don't you mean caves and chimeras?
I mean, it's still Dungeons and Dragons.
I guess.
Yeah.
It's the name
I
of the
guess.
game we're playing. Would anyone like to give us a recap of what happened last time?
Ooh, I can probably do that.
Oh, no, yeah, go ahead.
Whoever wants to, go ahead.
Okay, let me load up my document. Here we are. So, last time on Yu-Gi-Oh!
Whoa.
Elune and Florian went to the Temple of Ikara to research Nezran's patron. They gave us some information that we can use later to help with that. Luna goes to her temple with Avan and Isi. Luna's skull-clad mom came out to meet everybody, and she's wearing her whole regalia, and everybody joked about her being hot, and I think Isi flirted. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
They might have.
I don't think any of us were joking.
Okay. Commenting about how hot. Yeah. Avan and Isi went to the corpse bug garden while Luna did some research. Back at the ranch, Nezran is alone with the pilgrims, and it's awkward. Our first day of travel was safe. Elune has a dream about fishing. He feels a tug on his line and he reels in a scabbard. Third day, second day was nothing happened. Third day, Elune has another dream. He pulls some chainmail from the water. And then as we're traveling, Isi senses eyes on us, and the scent of undeath comes out of the woods along with a group of figures riding displacer beasts. Avan and Elune recognize some of the people they fought next to in the war. Most notably, Elune recognizes Sylph. And that's my summary.
Woo.
Thank you for
That's
coming
what
to my
happened.
TikTok.
That is what happened.
Wouldn't it be Say Speak?
Hmm?
Instead of TED Talk, wouldn't it be Say Speak?
Ooh, yes.
Oh, that's powerful.
Good job. You win
Sorry.
a prize.
Sorry,
It's
go
okay.
ahead.
Welcome to my Say Speak.
All
Talking
right.
to my say speaks.
I've got a better description this time. So I'm gonna start us off with a short description I wrote up. As EC points out the encircling foes, something is different about them. Something that catches the eyes of Elune and Avan. Their armor, their weapons. These aren't bandits or adventurers. These are mercenaries. Uniformed leathers, uniformed armor and weapons as if it was all provided for them. They moved in formations, too practiced to be just a ragtag group. As both Avan and Elune look closer, the worst details surface. The weapons, the armor, they all look familiar. They can see crests and sigils on parts of them, faded and torn in some places, but unmistakable. The old crest of the king, the mark of Ichnumen, even the seals of the governors. Spread out among all of them, shades of a war that has long since ended. And yet, they can recognize a few faces. A half-orc that always had his back. A feisty halfling woman that took no guff. A fellow smoker who always had a light for you. A dwarf that caused too much trouble. Their dead eyes stared back as they stopped when the other figure, changed in appearance, but still the woman that Elune knew, and knew well. One he had tried not to think of for a long time, motioned for them to halt.
Ooh.
You see the woman stand, and as I said, motions for them to halt. She looks over the group, and she says, "Well, now this is interesting. They must not have known you'd be here. Makes no matter. I have a job to do." And she points to your charges. You all need to come with me.
Luna's gonna scoot closer to them just protectively, if it's
Who do they to?
How many people are in each of these like clusters? Is it 3 as depicted, or is it more or less?
Just around that much, yeah. The riders are just one on each of the displacer
But
beasts.
the like groups of soldiers are 3, 4 kind of thing.
3, 4, yeah.
Okay, and they have a collective health pool rather than one
Yes.
hit point each. Cool. And they appear to be undead.
As I don't know if EC's shared that information.
Do I
but-
feel? I mean, I had a
Easy
sense in
has-
here, right?
EC said they smelled like the zombies in the crypt.
Mm.
Can I do like a perception check to see if I pick up on the undead nature
Yeah,
of these guys?
yeah. You guys can.
I will
Whoever wants to do a
also-
quick perception check can.
Also do a perception check.
Could I do an Arcana check?
Sure.
I don't know. I feel like that makes more sense for Neswin.
A vibe check.
Can I-
Yeah,
can I
you can
sniff their
roll an
magic?
insight check. Does anyone else want to do any other checks?
Actually, yes. Because I have seen these things before now. I would like to try and nature check these displacer beasts to see if they are like the other ones or like normal.
Sure. Go ahead and roll a nature check.
Ha ha ha! No, I'm
EC has
Nicely
never
done.
once been in nature.
Huh!
Right.
Oh, I guess I will.
Let's go top the. Okay.
Oh.
the duality of man.
As you guys look over this group, Florian, there is a very intense energy coming from them, but it is restrained. They're not like actively aggressive towards any of you, but it is you can definitely tell that they are doing a good job of holding themselves back.
Huh, okay.
Luna and Avan, you see that these don't look like typical undead. Definitely not any that you've seen before, Luna. These look nothing like the fungal zombies that you've seen before. But Avan, you recognize some of the faces here. These are faces that you've seen fall in battle. So
Okay. So is that true of all of the groups or just some of the groups?
like faces you specifically recognize?
Yeah.
Not all of them have faces you specifically recognize.
Can you mark which ones
I
do
can,
not, or do or
yes.
do not?
Yeah.
Also, are the individuals in the displacer beasts, they're also undead? They're the same as the rest. They're just on
yes, they
displaced
don't
beasts,
look
they're not,
different. Yeah.
like... Okay. They're cavalry. The others are infantry.
So you see that the group marked with the red and the marked with the blue have faces that you recognize.
Okay.
Alun, there's a flash of clarity as you recognize people from both sides of the war, people that you haven't thought about or have tried not to think about in a very long time. In all of the groups, it's, you feel your body just sort of freeze as it's like you're being taken back. years
Hmm.
in a battlefield where you've seen people fall and not get back up, except these people have gotten back up.
Hey, how does the drug I'm using respond to essentially a panic attack?
Ooh.
Because this would be a lot.
Hmm.
Go ahead and make a wisdom save with disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Alone, you feel that tight feeling in your chest, and it does not go away. Your breathing is hard, and you can't look away from what's in front of you.
Mhm.
You find it hard to move, hard to think. It's like you feel a pressure on you, on your chest, that's not letting up.
Mhm.
Mechanically, Alun, you're paralyzed.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yowza.
Is that something that
still-
any of us can like take note of since I'm standing next to him?
Ooh.
Well, nobody's moved yet, so.
What's everybody's actually? I would say your guys' attention is probably on this figure that's speaking at you.
Yeah.
Is this the mechanical paralysis where I can't talk, or can I?
You can speak falteringly.
Okay. Trying to think. I think it might take him a little bit to think if anyone wants to solve some problem.
Are any of the rest of us in that state, or just Alun because of the panic attack?
I don't know, Afan. How does Afan react to this?
He, like, none of them are like people he really knew that well, just like in passing. So he's not like he's
There are a couple that you were a sergeant over and did know well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's different then.
My boys.
More boys. I think he's just like he's like taken aback, but he's just trying to kind of ignore the ones that he knows and is focusing on the ones that he doesn't.
Yeah, and to be fair, the one talking to you, you don't recognize.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like he's looked at these people. Does it look like there's any kind of like spark of recognition from the people that he knows?
No.
Okay, well then he's looked at these people and he's like, this isn't them. And it's just like, but I still don't really want to look at them. And is just focusing on the people he doesn't know to like somebody else will deal with them kind of thing. And you know, he's a soldier first and foremost, and his job is to protect these people. So he's, unless you want, I will happily roll for something if you want me to roll for something to maintain concentration, but his job is to protect these people, and that's what he's trying to do.
No,
so.
that's fair. If you think that's how Afan would react, I'm down. I'm not. You're not on drugs, and also not. There's a different situation with Alun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's seen like some shit, and he's never seen people come back from the grave like this before, but he's seen some shit, and so like after a while it starts registering, you know.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a horrifying thing to think about, but.
Florian would like to react. Sorry, please continue.
No, I'm done.
He sees all the displacer beasts and he goes, "Goddamn shit, fuck." That's all.
Luna's gonna stay kind of quiet and see if somebody else acts as the face.
I suppose I could say something with my 18 charisma.
I'd rather not ask again. Please.
Why would we come with you?
No, not you. I'm not talking to you.
Who are you speaking to then?
She looks past you towards your, once again, like I said, your charges, who look to her and then look to the rest of you guys.
The pilgrims who are traveling with us?
Yes.
I look to, I guess, the three most normal ones that I had the most normal conversation with and say, "Do you know her?"
They shake their heads. No, we don't know her.
I look back to Sylph and I say, "Well, they don't seem to know you, so I don't think I'm comfortable leaving them in your care. Besides, we are tasked to take them to New Elfington, so I forgive me, but I don't think you will be interrupting our job. I do like what you're doing with these puppets, though. I would love to have a conversation with you about that."
Oh, Nesrin.
Nesrin.
EC just
Keep it in your pants, Nesrin, honestly.
EC just pinches their brow. Only Nesrin would talk to an enemy about necromancy.
I'm a necromancer. She's doing some necromancy. I'm curious.
That's fair.
Deflect.
She smiles and she says, "So you speak for all of them then?"
No, I speak for me, but the rest of my group, I suppose, could answer you themselves. But these five, they are in our care. I would not allow you to take them from us. And if they want to go willingly, they can. But I don't think they do. And I turn like questioningly to those behind me, like gauging their response.
Avan is staring very intently at the orange group of soldiers, and
I don't think Nesrin's wise enough to understand what that means. But the pilgrims don't seem like they want to go with Sylph, right?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, if I need to be answering, no, I will not let you take them either. Sorry.
eventually Avan manages it. Yeah, fuck off.
Oh.
It takes a bit to speak. It's you've never really heard him affected by much of anything except for probably maybe Florian and Yvonne on the rare occasion where they're doing dumb bullshit. Why are you here? Why are you here? Why?
She looks at Alou and there's a sort of like sad smile on her face. I'm not here for you.
He told me you died. He told me.
Oh.
You see, but it's
Is that a fucking lie too?
So he knows her.
The light bulb goes on in Nesrin's head. Oh, you know her.
Every single one. Well, I guess maybe not every single one of these men. I don't think he's generalizing. Every single one of these. Some of these men. I buried myself. Why are you here? What are you doing? What is this? Why?
Elune, who is she?
I'm here to do a job and keep you safe. So you don't need to worry about that.
What the fuck does that mean?
It means
Why?
I'm keeping a promise and someone else is keeping their promise to me.
Stay here.
What threat do these pilgrims have against Elune?
Oh, they don't have anything to do with him. Someone just needs them.
Well, who
And
is
how's
this
that protecting
someone?
him?
I mean, if you're not gonna let them come with me, then I think we're just gonna have to do this the hard way. But it's gonna be a good snack for me.
By the hard way, do you mean fighting?
I don't think it's gonna be much of a fight. If I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, okay. I think she means fighting. Yeah, I'm not one to go down without a fight now, I guess. That was not always true. But if we're fighting, then and black like smoke is gonna start billowing out of Nesrin's spellbook and like collecting around her. And I'm gonna just activate Hot Femme Nesrin.
Let's
yeah.
roll initiative.
Okay.
Where's the
Nice. Middle of
there's
the
the turn
road.
order?
Oh, I didn't click the thing. Oh, I did.
No, you did.
You did.
Good.
Oh, and think I rolled mine at disadvantage. Do you want to keep that?
You can keep the regular one. Did you roll with disadvantage?
Doesn't
Well,
look like you did.
I take it was ticked on disadvantage, and then I just rolled initiative. It doesn't.
I don't think you can roll initiative on disadvantage, right?
You can, but I don't think it.
It's
I
a
don't think
whole-
it
It looks
rolled
like
with
it only rolled
disadvantage.
once.
Yeah, it only
Yeah,
rolled
it
once.
only rolled once.
Okay, yeah, I can't tell. So I was like, damn. Some people not really feeling it here.
Some people are distracted.
A little bit.
Okay. First in the order is Florian. Florian, what do you do?
He has seen Avan staring at that group. And he's not sure if that means he wants them to stay alive or he wants them dead immediately.
Mm-hmm.
So he just says, old man, you need me to get those?
Get whatever you fucking want. Just doesn't matter.
Jesus, okay. And then he's gonna do a spell.
Oh,
Spell.
spell.
Sorry, I haven't decided what spell yet. Let's see.
Gabe, while we are doing this,
Yes.
so the displacer beast, right? Are the riders also being displaced?
Yes.
Okay.
Ugh.
Okay. Well. Is this just one individual right here?
Which one?
Yeah, the
Right.
displacer beasts are one.
Yes, the
person
one
on
person
displacer.
riding one displacer beast.
Okay, and then these guys don't have displacer beasts?
No.
Or they do?
Correct. They do
Okay.
not.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt at
Which one?
the good one.
Fuck yeah.
So let's see what happens here.
At whom are you casting it?
At this person down here.
Might have to roll disadvantage, my friend.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Yeah, if you're attacking against a displacer beast rider, it would be at disadvantage.
You're right. Okay.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Let's go.
19 hits, yeah.
Let's damage every turn, baby.
For 2 damage.
Here we go.
I assume that this one down here, right?
Yeah, it was that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one.
That's a distressingly small amount of that health bar.
It is, but they don't have the thing anymore.
You're right. They don't have the thing anymore.
That's helpful.
Yeah.
Cheers.
And Florian's just gonna yell at everybody else, "Fuck them up!" And that'll
Oh
be my
wow,
turn.
we're really going, huh?
Yeah.
Anything else on your turn, Florian?
Nope, not for now.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Navir is gonna use a legendary action.
Who? Okay.
Who's using legendary action?
Don't worry about it. I said the name. You can figure
I
out
didn't-
who it is.
I didn't
Okay,
hear you
geez.
though.
Navir.
Navir. That's a fun name.
Will it work? Why won't it work?
It's not meant to be. Move on.
It's not meant to be, yeah. It's
Yeah.
not in the dice.
I guess I just have to roll physically. If roll 20 is not working for me.
If you try and do a legendary action and it doesn't work, you can't do a legendary action. That's how D&D.
It's actually the rules, yeah.
Yeah.
If
Sorry,
the
I
legendary
got
action
told
is
you.
15 minutes late, you legally can't do it.
Yeah. It's like you can't be tried for the same crime twice, so you
Yeah.
can't
Right.
do the same legendary action twice.
Oh, give me one
We can
second.
legally win the battle.
hmm
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely gonna happen.
Why do you say it like that?
Why did you say it like that?
Are we supposed to lose this battle game?
No, don't tell me.
I'm not saying anything.
You said enough
Don't
already.
care. Died once, I'll do it again. I died twice, I'll do it again.
You guys do whatever you want to.
Time to die.
I choose to live. Sorry, Gabe.
Oh, that's a good choice.
I
Now you
believe
can't
in
kill
you.
me. You told us to do whatever we wanted to do, and I'm doing it. So,
Checkmate.
Oh, okay.
Atheist.
Yeah, if you kill me, then you're breaking the law,
Be
and I know where
sorry.
you live. So
Nesrin, does a 24 hit you?
Oof, 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 oof.
Who?
You, Nesrin.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
Is it the first time? The first time?
This is gonna be the first time Nesrin takes damage ever.
For real?
Yeah.
she's
Oh my
literally
God.
never once taken damage. No consequences, Nezrin. That's what they call it.
Yeah. Never punish, but until now.
It is okay. Good. 4d6 damage.
So what do we see? What's happening?
You see, she holds her sword out towards you, Nesrin, and this. What color would it be? This bright blue bolt of energy comes out from the edge of her sword and just flies towards you. You take.
Oh, that's not as bad as I was thinking.
You don't. Yeah, you don't add the modifier to that. You take 13 radiant damage,
Radiant.
and you're glowing.
Oh hell yeah! She.
I mean,
Oh
just
my God!
absolutely glow.
She guiding bolted me as a legendary action.
Whoa.
Oh fuck!
She hates you.
Cast the spell as a legendary action.
That's
Was
so
this-
cool.
Was this woman? Is the woman that was talking to us that they did that?
Yes.
Okay. And, I just need to put a face to Navir.
Okay. It's her turn now.
Oh, jorts.
She, you see, she smiles at you, Nesrin. She is going to. You see, she disappears in this silvery shimmer. Reappears right next to you.
Lance and Misty, stay up. If I ever did see one.
She is going to. I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't think she's gonna do that.
Oh, murder me on sight.
She is going to, with her free hand, not using that strange sword that she's carrying.
That's strange.
She's going to swipe at you. This has advantage. The first one is a natural 19.
I mean, I can't argue with that.
The second one is a 6, so 19.
That'll miss.
Plus. What's your AC?
12.
Okay, well, it's definitely gonna hit.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Ba-ba-ba. You're gonna take 4d10. This time it's necrotic damage.
Excuse me,
Inflict
4d10.
wounds.
That's
inflict wound damage.
23 necrotic damage.
Oh,
Okay.
Wow.
Ouch.
oh,
Hold on, I gotta mark down all these spell slots.
Wait, she can cast 2 leveled spells in a turn?
The other one was a legendary action, technically.
The Misty Step.
Misty Step, yeah.
But she can cast multiple spells in a
Oh fuck! That's so bad for us.
Yeesh.
She's and then she's gonna just walk down here and she's gonna swing her blade at Florian. This is not gonna be an advantage. This is okay, this does work. 24 to hit you?
Yeah, that hits. All I care about is maintaining my concentration here.
Okay, well that's 6 slashing damage.
Okay.
And why don't you go ahead and roll a concentration check for me?
Okay.
Right, just roll a 10, friend.
You just need a 10, yeah.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Wait, where is it?
Con save.
Cons. Here we go. Okay.
Yeah!
We're good.
You're good. And she just smiles at you, Florian.
He just kind of takes it, and keeps looking at Afan.
Easy.
I feel like I just need some. I need a live reaction from Nezrin, who went from no consequences ever to getting fucking mollywopped.
Wow.
It's an anime bawling, crying scene, right? Like,
Hot and femme, but in an Alice
She's the
Cooper
hot femme
story.
yet. I didn't get to do my hot femme Nesrin transformation yet.
Oh.
You still get a turn.
Yeah, I might. Probably.
You're always
Hopefully.
hot and femme, but you could be hotter and femmer.
It's true.
True.
Alright.
I think Nesrin's reaction, though, to all that happening is like, this has all happened within less than 6 seconds. I think she hasn't even like audibly reacted. She's like stun locked a bit, eyes wide, just like shaking a little bit. And I think blood is like pouring out of her nose from the necrotic damage, just like rocked her body.
Alright. EC's gonna shake their mind free of the fuckery that just happened up there. EC's thought is, hey, if they're gonna abduct someone, they would probably use these displacer beasts, which move really fast. So, since Florian hit this one, EC's gonna aim at this one. I'm gonna take aim. Don't have bless up at the current moment. So take aim with the longbow. Oof.
29 hits for sure.
All right. So that is gonna have Colossus Slayer, and we'll toss favorite foe on there as well. Why the hell not?
Sure. 69. Nice.
nice.
That means it instantly dies, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, definitely. That's 15. Okay.
And then because I'm level 5, I do it again.
18 does hit.
Turn off Colossus Slayer, but keep favored foe.
For another 13 damage. Gotcha.
And that is my turn as I just sort of move right here to more broadly protect Asa and Kanamori and Mizu.
Mm.
Gotcha. Anything on your turn? Nah. Nezrin.
Yeah, Nesrin, getting her shit fucking rocked, lets out a quick fuck, and like almost falls over, like blood just pouring out of her eyes and nose and mouth.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, the necrotic damage, baby. And I think immediately, just on instinct, those smoke and shadows and ink is just gonna like explode out of her and wrap around her form as she takes on her form of dread.
Hell yeah.
Bloody hot femme Nezrin.
Yeah, she's like covered in blood.
Get those temp HP.
Now she's like a 12.
Let's see how much temp HP I get.
You're gonna need it.
Hey, Max.
Max.
Let's go.
You love to see it.
Hmm.
And then Gabe, I can't help but notice that this enemy we're supposed to be fighting is the only character here without a health bar. Does that mean anything?
Sorry, I forgot to put their health bar in.
Okay,
I do
just
have
wanna
it.
make sure. Okay.
Oh, is that why you asked?
There we go.
Is that why you
They have a
Wait,
health bar.
somebody asked, are we supposed to lose
Yeah,
this fight?
Nezrin or Riley
Okay.
asked.
Right.
I'm gonna have Ruch fly over
Uh-huh.
real quick and use the help action.
Yeah, for sure.
And then Nezrin is gonna like kind of stumble back, explode with all these shadows, and just sort of, oh wow, ow. Who can play at that game? And I'm just gonna lunge forward with my own inflict wounds.
Mm-hmm. Roll to attack.
Come on, high five Nazarene.
I mean, we'll see.
Nazarene, hi.
Ben, Nazarene, Ben, Nazarene.
Spell attack, the fluke, boop. And then we're casting it first level. Well, I get it for first level for free, but what if I upcast it? It's like one more D10. Is that really worth it?
It's up to you.
I feel like you should scout out to see if they're resisted first with the first one.
I actually.
Are you about to tell me that this won't do anything?
Make a quick.
Yeah.
Because you made an Arcana check before, right?
I made it. Yeah, it was a 23.
23 Arcana check.
Yes, sir.
Oh, 22. Yeah.
22.
You would recognize this. I don't think you've met oh fuck. Hold on, my brain is worrying the name of the race. You've never met an ASMR before.
I sure haven't.
But you know that they have a certain hardiness against celestial and necrotic damage. You would know
lovely.
that.
This is wonderful news. So instead of doing the thing I was gonna do, I'm gonna do a different thing, which is
Think a little bit. Also, this type of fight is like perfect for Cleo. So many things to root in place.
Sorry she's not here.
Unfortunate, but it's okay.
Yeah, so I think this is kind of a lame move, but I think Nezrin has to like Misty Step away. I feel like
Do what you want to do, man.
I don't want to abandon the pilgrims,
She can cantrip.
I know. Well, I can cantrip after that, but I don't want to abandon the pilgrims. But I think I'm gonna. But there's no good place to reposition to. It's like in a defensive position. This is rough.
No, they kind of have surrounded you. Yes.
Yeah, you're a tricky guy, Gabe. You really put us in a pickle here, huh?
It's almost like he can design the map.
Yeah.
Nezrin is going to maybe just as part of the whole like exploding into shadow, taking on her form of dread, literally become like a smoking black and purple blob of inky darkness and like billow backwards, kind of like a Death Eater from Harry Potter a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna Misty Step right here, I think that works. She's gonna like skid across the ground, stand up straight, hold both her arms out, and they're both gonna get supercharged with like dark purple energy as these inks, like puddles of ink, gather in her hands. She's gonna just throw them out, like previously where Nezrin's fighting, she's like eyes wide, like adrenaline pumping, like, oh wow, this is so exhilarating. Now she looks like desperate and like animalistic, like instinctual, like not thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
And she's gonna Elgric Black this guy.
That's Luna.
I'm blasting.
I'm blasting.
Blasting.
The first one's at advantage, which is kind of neat. I needed it 25.
25 does hit.
Okay. And then I need her to make a wisdom save.
Sure.
Who are you blasting?
Navir.
Navir, okay.
13.
That
Well,
fails.
she has advantage.
Oh.
Sorry.
Is this
19.
Is this really a magical effect, though? It's more like I'm just so spooky,
So hot and femme.
Yeah, I'm just so hot and femme.
Oh, then she automatically passes.
Oh, sick.
Wow.
Fuck.
If it's just off your hot feminist, then she automatically passes. Sorry.
Damn. Then I'll just hit her again, if at not advantage, without a chance to frighten her. The bad ending. Not the bad ending.
Yeah, 23 hits.
All right. So I hit her for that.
Nice.
And, that's my go.
Okay.
Ow.
Okay, real quick. Sorry.
Yes.
I went on the assumption that favorite foe is actually an action. It's actually when I hit with an attack roll. So I do have a bonus action.
What's your bonus action that you want to do?
I was going to healing word Nesrin and say, that sounded rough. Are you okay?
I am in a great deal of pain and bleeding from a lot of places. How do you deal with this every time?
Suck it up!
Also,
That's living.
Zoe did make a recommendation if you do want to use an inspiration point to heal on your turn.
Yeah.
It is a free action. You
Oh,
you
shit.
just have to do it on your turn.
Oh, I didn't. Yes, I'll do that.
It's
So
up to
mine-
you.
You
No
make
one's...
it to your turn now.
I'll
No,
do it.
I'll allow you to do it before you pass the turn. Don't worry.
I do it.
on your
you've got better.
end step.
I'm instant before your upkeep. In response, I'll do
If your
that.
save allows, you do have 7 points of healing there.
Yes.
What do I- 7 points of healing from. Thank you very much, by the way.
Is that including your sickle thing, Michael?
I do not currently have it out. I have my bow in my hands.
But isn't it just because you have it attuned?
Are you attuned?
I am attuned to it.
I think it still counts.
No.
Yeah, I
So
I
then
also
10.
think it still counts.
So then 10 points of healing.
Okay.
Yay. How do I heal with an inspiration? I forgot.
If you go on the inspiration seat, Zoe has a macro that you can use on there.
On the inspiration seed
Sheet.
sheet. I can also hear really good. I'm a man of many talents.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Links. Inspo. Inspiration. Visit site. Roll. Macro.
It's also in the chat, just under the exertion chart.
Okay.
Oh, and
roll
links, right? Yes.
at Kara
Yes,
with
and-
your character's name on your character sheet. Okay, so we're gonna paste, and then at Kara hit dice divided by 2. Is that just how many hit dice I have?
Yeah, if you just copy
I
that
did this.
and then just put in Nezrin instead of Kara.
Yeah,
what
replace
about-
any instance of Kara with Nezra.
So it would be
will,
Kara-
It will automatically do the rest for you.
Okay, is it okay, on my character sheet now, is my name Nezrin or Nezrin Baranog? It's Nezrin Baranog, so I'm gonna write that. Okay, copy. And then do I replace the ats as well, or just replace the word Kara?
I think it's
Just
the
the
word
word
Kara.
Heard, chef.
Yes, Jeff.
Yes, chef.
Did everybody watch the Ratatouille GDQ stream? Not from this year's, but
Last
yeah.
summers, yeah.
Oh yes, Jeff.
Oh
It's
my
good.
god,
Yes, yeah.
that
Very
might
good.
be the best GDQ ever.
Did that work? Is that correct?
Yeah, that should be correct.
Cool.
Cool.
I actually don't watch GDQ ever. I'm sorry.
Cool.
If
I'm
you
gonna
if you
be
ever
watching
watch
the-
one, watch Ratatouille.
It's a good
There's
Enjoy
one.
also
that
the
you guys are
dogs.
enjoying it.
The meme has stuck through all of them since that one.
I pass my turn.
Okay.
I turn my card in defense position.
And I
I
play
pass my
Pot of
turn.
Greed.
Which lets me draw 3 more cards. That's not what Pot of Greed does.
At the end of your turn. Is she gonna do that? No.
Oh, brother.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Stinks!
No, I think it's just the Displacer Beast Rider's turns.
Thank you for being merciful.
Yeah, I don't want to just kill you guys. That's not fun.
You have to give us time to run our mouths and to say something stupid.
Yeah.
Nah, they're gonna move here.
guys, I've been on the other side of this before. You just have to keep fighting and hope you win,
Uh-huh.
and I think it'll work.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Hmm.
Okay. There's gonna be a tentacle whipped at you, Avan, and then a short sword swung at you, EC.
All right.
So the tentacle was a 20 to hit you.
It does hit with a 20, yes.
So that is 15, 9 bludgeoning, and 6 piercing damage.
Ooh.
Mm.
And then the short sword is gonna go towards EC. 10, I don't think hits you, EC.
No.
Okay. And then... Oh, they're not gonna hit Luna, so sorry, Luna's gonna get 2 attacks at her. No, one of the tentacles will go towards Nesrin. That's fair.
Wow.
Nesrin, does a 20 hit you?
Yes.
So that's 13. 7 bludgeoning, 6 piercing.
No, my hot femness.
And you still got 1 HP left of
It's
your hot
fading.
femness.
I'm fading.
And then an attack against Luna, a 19 to hit Luna
Yeah, that hit.
for 8 slashing damage. And then the archers. You see all of them almost pull back in unison. Ba-ba-ba. Oh, that would be fun. I could have them volley.
You. What do you mean?
Yeah, I need EC and Afan to do a dexterity saving throw. Do either of you have a shield?
I do not.
No.
Okay, so then you don't get advantage on this. Sorry. 14. It's okay. Ba-ba-ba.
Inspiration?
You can if you want to.
Yeah, so it's another 2d8, right?
Yes. I hope you roll high.
Yeah, me too.
Hope you roll very high. Oof.
That's not very high at all.
14 is not. I mean, an extra 7 is not bad, but 14 is not going to do it. So you both are going to take. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to put away the turn order. I wanted to get the dice out. 15 piercing damage. That's this guy's turn, and then sure. 2 longbow attacks, one against EC, one against EC. Does a 28 hit you?
I don't know.
I'd be concerned if it didn't.
That's a 14 piercing
I would
damage.
celebrate if it didn't.
And then upon, does a 17 hit you? That might not hit you, actually.
No, it doesn't.
Okay,
17
so
misses.
that one misses. Florian, you're gonna take 2 attacks. Does a 17 hit you, Florian?
It does.
That is 12 piercing, and then a 25, I assume, is also gonna hit you for another 10. So 22 total piercing damage.
Oh, okay.
And then... Oh, this will be fun. Luna and Loon, make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Am I doing it at disadvantage?
I believe so, because you are paralyzed, yeah.
Yeah.
I think if you're paralyzed, you auto fail.
You I don't know. You don't have a shield, do you, Loon? Or Luna?
No.
Does Luna have a
Negative
shield?
on the
No shield. Okay, never mind. No advantage. Okay. You guys are gonna take.
Oh wait, I have the shield spell.
No, a physical shield.
Ugh.
You both take 26 damage.
Okay.
But as Alun, as you get hit, you see Sylph's head whip towards that other group and just glare. Their eyes glowing red. Avon, it's your turn.
All right. Can you tell me what the nasty lady is carrying in her hands?
It looks like a big sword, except more specifically, it looks like the silhouette of a big sword.
But it is a physical weapon she's carrying in her hands.
As far as you know, yes.
Okay. So, do I have any kind of disadvantage to ranged attacks because I've got somebody next to me? I don't think so, right?
I think technically you do, but just go for it.
Okay. So I'm gonna do some shit.
Okay. I believe in
hopefully.
you.
So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use my... Oh, I should have done that. Never mind. Going to use... What is it? Quick Toss. Which says, as a bonus action, you can expend 1 superiority die and make a ranged attack with a weapon that has the thrown property. Draw the weapon as part of making this attack. If you hit, add the superiority die to the weapon's damage roll. So that's one of my superiority dice is gone. I believe I'm still on D8 for superiority dice.
I think so, yeah.
And I'm going to throw that at this. What's her name again?
Navir.
You don't know her
Navir.
name.
Well, yeah,
Technically, but yeah. So
I, the player, don't know her name.
yes,
I do know her name.
Navir.
Navir.
I can put that there actually.
So,
There we
yes. So this is a regular hand axe attack.
Mhm.
It's the one that comes back to my hand.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to throw this thing at her. That was a critical hit.
Great crit.
So that is 9 plus 2, plus I believe a D8.
2d8.
Oh well, no, because it's just the superiority dice doesn't double, right?
It does.
I think it still does, yeah.
Oh, okay.
All
Because you
dice are
crit.
doubled. Same with like sneak attack or smite if you're rolling
All right.
extra
So there's
dice.
another 8 damage on top of that.
Very nice.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use another maneuver at the same time called disarming attack. So when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend 1 superiority die to attempt to disarm the target, forcing it to drop 1 item of your choice that it's holding. You add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll, and the target must take a strength saving throw. On a failed save, it drops the object of your choice, which lands at its feet. So I have hit the creature, so I guess that's another 2d8, right?
Yes.
Because
It would be.
Yeah. Okay. So that's another 4 damage. And she needs to make a strength saving throw.
An 8.
I don't know what the DC is, but it ain't an 8, so
That's
it's higher
Probably
than
true.
8. So she drops the sword.
Okay.
What is your strength?
My strength is very, very high.
Oh,
21.
21.
Very nice.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's
I have the belt of
16.
giant strength on.
Yes.
Yeah,
An 8 does not beat a 16.
it certainly does not. Okay, so she is no longer holding this sword.
Yeah. You see the sword drops out of her grip. She's not looking at you even as she's hit by the axe. It sort of hits her in the shoulder. You can see she's wearing some tough armor, and it does make an impact, but falls to the ground and then returns to your hand. And as you see her sort of like out of just a reaction of you hitting her shoulder, like the shock of the movement, the sword drops to the ground, and then you see it reappears in her hand.
And it reappears in her hand. Okay,
Yes.
that's annoying. Well, it was worth a try, and it did some damage.
It's also good to know that it can't be disarmed. It's
yes.
information.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my bonus action.
Whoa!
Let's fucking go.
Level 5 fighters, baby.
Right.
So before the axe actually reappears in his hand, it reappears where his hand was, but it kind of just clatters to the ground next to him, because he's drawn his greatsword,
Oh, nice.
And is going to swing that baby at the
This guy
displacing
is
beast.
shimmering again, just so you are aware, because his turn has passed since he's last been hit.
Okay. Fuck it, we ball in. So that's at disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Okay. So disadvantage attack with a greatsword +1. 12.
A 12 does not hit on the first attack.
Inspo.
Yeah.
18.
18 does hit.
Okay, 18 hits with a greatsword +1 for 12 damage.
And then no longer disadvantage for your next attack.
I have a question that probably isn't going to be the case. Is Dispel Magic an action or a bonus action?
I think it's an action.
An action, okay. This is the person or the creature on the back of the Displacer Beast or the Displacer Beast are not considered mages, right?
No.
Okay, right. Just checking.
No, that's fair.
I have 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Because I'm a level 5 fighter, so I'm going to do another greatsword attack.
Yeah.
Normal.
This one is normal, yeah. No disadvantage.
Oh yeah!
Today.
17, yeah. That's
And if you maneuver on that, it'll double the maneuver dice too.
digs into him.
I only have like 2 maneuvers left. Do I want to maneuver?
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm gonna save because it has. Oh no, it's got a short sword, but like having a short sword isn't that big of a deal, I don't think. So I'm just gonna leave the maneuvers for now. But guess what? Second wind. No, not second wind.
Action surge.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Avan is fucking pissed.
It's my bitch. Action surge.
I don't get a bonus action on this one though, do I?
No. Just another action and your movement doubled.
Okay, so we are gonna do another greatsword hit because he's just fucking wailing on this Displacer Beast while it isn't shimmering.
Go for it.
15.
15 does not hit.
Okay, and then one more.
23 does hit.
Okay, that's my turn.
14. Yeah, this guy's looking real hurt. At the end of your turn,
actually, I'm gonna move to the other side of the Displacer Beast because I
Yeah.
can do that.
totally fair. This isn't like what's called difficult terrain or anything, but you do have a little bit of like there's like thin trees around this area.
You can't really shoot an arrow up into the sky and expect it to hit me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why I did it.
Yeah, at the end of your turn. What is she gonna do? She has so much she can do. Oh man, this would be really fun. Actually, this is what she's gonna do. She's going to point at this group.
Which group?
At this group right here.
Say the color.
Green
The
one.
green one, sorry.
Green one. Yeah, I don't have all of them on my screen at once.
Yeah, you're good. She's gonna point at the green one. She's gonna say a few words, and they're gonna disappear.
Alright, guys, do strategy, gang pile on a loon. If they all volley at us and damage a loon, then she'll dismiss them all.
Alone.
Hi.
Illude walks over to Navir, grabs her hand, and punches himself in the face.
What's going through your head?
An arrow.
All my old friends and people who are old acquaintances, but I still don't want them to do it. Are hurting my friends, and it's a bad time. He can't focus for shit, and how do I roll to not be paralyzed? I think he's both a trained soldier, so he knows how to calm down, and he's a trained druid, so he definitely knows how to calm down, and he still feels like he's grasping at straws.
Okay. I will say this will be another wisdom save, but I won't give you disadvantage on this one.
Okay.
Okay. You are
Good news,
no
I'm
longer
wise.
paralyzed, but that does take
Nice.
your turn to sort of calm yourself down.
Hmm.
We'll use the rest of my turn to yap, as one would.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Stop! We can talk, but just why do you want them? Like, we don't have to be fighting. We don't. I don't want to fight you. Please.
The group that hurt you now gone. She turns her attention to you. Her eyes no longer glowing that deep red, but you can still see the sort of familiar glow of her eyes. She looks at you and says, "I'm not here to fight you."
Why are you fighting them?
I don't care about them.
I care about them.
I wish it didn't have to be this way. For your sake.
Why?
I'm not hurting you, but I am
are hurting me.
harming you in a way.
Okay.
Luna.
I'm going to start off by expending 5 charges of my Staff of Healing to cast Mass Cure Wound.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Do it on the undead.
I don't think that's Pathfinder.
Would that work?
Oh, I thought D&D. Oh, maybe it's old D&D. I don't know. Old D&D used to be able
Old
to.
D&D
to-
used to do that, yeah.
Only good RPGs let you heal things to death.
Final Fantasy 7 best game ever.
Damn, that was a worse roll than
Oh,
I thought it
man.
would be.
Mario Tennis.
Hey, it's
12
good.
to
I'll
everyone,
take it.
though? That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot spread
right.
spread along the entire group, basically.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all y'all take 12 points of healing.
Am I too far away?
nice.
No, you're still
No,
in there,
60
Bon.
feet.
Okay.
30
Quite
feet from
helpful.
me, or... Yeah, you're
Hmm.
good. Well, a point that I choose, but it's easiest to just center it on me. That gets everybody. I think that includes myself.
It does.
Yes.
You're a creature, too.
You are also a creature, Luna. Oh,
She's the most creature out of all of us.
You went 212. There we go.
Yeah, I hit equals 12 instead of plus 12. Whoopsie. Alright, how's everyone doing? I'm going to use a bonus action to cast... Cast Healing Word on Florian. And I'm going to upcast it to level 3.
I don't think you can cast 2 levels. Oh, you
Yeah,
use the.
but-
Does it count with the staff?
Use the
of
staff.
healing?
nope.
Yeah, I would consider that using an item, right?
Yes.
That's sick. I never knew that.
Because
So
Luna's not
Florian,
casting the spell. Luna's using an item to do
That's
something.
very cool.
Big healies.
The more you know.
Dropping
So-
fat heals.
So if I
Huh?
took, like, for example, a point of exhaustion, would I be able to cast another spell?
Yes.
A
in that extra action?
cantrip? Because you are casting a bonus action spell here with a spell slot. So you'd be able to cast a cantrip.
Okay.
Well, I thought if you were burning exertion, you could cast another level spell.
Is that...
Well, I think that's getting spell slots back, but I'm looking at the one that gives you an extra action.
Yeah, I don't think it...
I think if you hadn't cast your bonus action spell yet, you could do it.
Yeah. If you want to take your bonus action spell back and cast a full action
Mm.
spell.
But then after that, I think you'd be able to cast a bonus action spell. Because it's just that if you have cast a bonus action spell, you can't cast an action spell. And vice versa.
So is that 5?
And vice versa.
Yeah, because it's an extra like single action, but I think to balance it out for spellcasters, we're not just letting spellcasters cast a bunch of spells on their turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't believe it.
Then I won't take that extra action at this time.
Okay.
Cool.
So that's my turn.
All
Thanks,
right.
Luna.
At
Thanks, Mum.
the end of your turn, she's gonna Misty Step over here.
Oh, thank God.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about thank God on that one, Bob. That's our healer.
At initiative count 20, your pilgrims are gonna do something.
Pilgrim.
To be fair, she was stabbing me in the back repeatedly.
Fair enough.
They're gonna help heal you because
Hey!
it's only fair, right? The enemies have
That-
reinforcements. You guys should get reinforcements too.
They're all clerics.
You did literally just come from the religious city.
I know.
I think. Let's see. What's the? How can she get there? I think. No, hold on. I guess they're just gonna have the healing word upon. So Florian's gonna get
What if they action dashed?
Well, they don't. I don't want them to. They're not gonna take attacks of opportunity either.
Yeah.
So Florian, you got 10 healing from Glenda. Jester's gonna heal a loon. 14. And Afan, you're gonna get 2 healing words. A total of 3d4 plus 7. 8 plus 7 is 15. 15. You heal up
Fuck
15
yeah.
points.
Basically full health.
Yeah, I'm helping you guys out.
Now we know.
Do they have any words of encouragement?
Don't die.
That had to be Kanamori.
Florian, it is your turn.
Good. Well, since this bitch is over here, I don't have to do anything different. I'm just going to maintain my witch bolt, and I think that means a
Just
d12.
a d12 of damage on this guy.
Just a d12 of damage. Let's see.
For Fui.
I mean,
Oh,
it does,
Oh, God
does
damn it.
take Florian's
Okay.
action, but it's still damage. And let's see. Let me just
Get
double
what you
check.
pay
what-
for, I guess.
Inspo it, Florian. Inspo it.
You throw
Yeah, I'll
them, you
inspo
don't
it.
take it.
Yeah,
You can't roll on damage.
Yeah, that's not the attack roll. That's the damage roll.
I
Oh,
thought you could. I
bummer.
thought you could do it on damage.
You can inspo for an extra action
So-
and then do it again.
There's a
You can-
bard subclass that lets you add inspo to damage, but I don't think any of you guys
Huh.
are battle bard.
I could multi-class anytime I want, Gabe.
That's true. You can.
God,
You've,
I'm
Let's level up right now.
you've
I'm
done
gonna
it.
take every single charisma and intelligence caster class.
It's only 5 of them, actually.
I will say that will negate its displacement until its turn. I'll give you that.
Oh, this
Wasn't
take
it
damage.
already negated by a fun?
But I go after it.
It was.
Oh, right. It was negated by a font, so it's already negated.
Cool. I'm doing great.
But what if Florian held his action to do that after it took his turn so that he could negate it?
I would
for a
allow
fun?
that. I would allow that.
Ooh.
That's a fine use of your action.
Honestly, let's do that.
Okay. So he's
If
still
that's okay.
technically yeah, that's fine. That's
And if Florian
45
somehow
now.
dies between now and then, it's only 1 point of damage.
Hey man, every point counts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Boy, will there be
Let's
egg
go
on
the
my
healers.
face when we lose this fight by 1 hit point.
anything else on your turn, Florian?
Yeah, since everybody healed him, he'll just kind of yell over there, "Sick, thanks guys." And he'll walk over a little bit in this direction. and he'll try to just maintain his concentration.
Okay.
Boy, do I feel silly for not taking Hex.
Naveer's turn. How mean do I want to be?
As mean as you want to be.
That's fair.
No, don't say that.
Gabe wants to be as mean as they want to be. It's just the reflexive
Alright.
property of mathematics, you know?
You haven't pinated all of our inspiration out of us. You're gonna have to be mean.
That's true.
Well,
Let me just cast a 9th level inflict wounds real quick and kill myself.
You
damn.
can try. That's always an option.
I know.
You didn't.
Nah, I'm
you,
gonna cast a 9th level shield.
you
That's
forgot.
reaction.
You forgot to pick up diamonds in the city. All of
Yep.
you guys did.
Sure did.
I didn't forget. I didn't need them.
Oh, wait, didn't we
All
talk
my money
about?
on drugs.
Spells? What the
Oh
fuck
yeah,
are they?
you technically can't cast it unless you do use
I-
exertion, Ezrin.
I have to use exertion to cast it.
Yeah.
But I thought, did we have a conversation about how it's like buying diamonds is dumb and that I should just spend the gold when I cast the spell, or
Yeah,
was
that's
that
also,
a different
but
game?
I don't remember, but also I'm sure with all of the other clerics in the, that you're traveling with, I'm sure some of them have diamonds.
One of them's gotta be married, right?
Okay.
Ghost
anymore.
Tree? No. The
How
three black and
archaic are
whites?
our
No.
traditions?
Maybe Glenda's married. You don't know her life.
I said the three black and whites. No.
Luna, I'm gonna
They're
need
all
you to
married
make
to each
a
other. You shut up.
Luna. I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please. 13. Okay. You're gonna take a lot of damage.
No.
What if instead?
You take 49 necrotic damage.
Holy fuck! Is this something I could shield against?
No. It is not as an attack. It is a saving throw. You go down to 1 HP. You do not go down to 0.
That's a
Cool.
lot of dice.
Let's see. I don't
That's so
actually.
difficult.
Yeah, go ahead and make a. I just want so I can say what spell this is. Go ahead and make a either history or arcana check for yourself, Luna. Is your mom?
May I
might have-
also make an Arcana check as I'm a necromancer and this bitch is
Sure.
doing necromancy?
This is not necromancy. It is necrotic damage, though.
It feels like necromancy.
Luna, you've seen your mother cast this once. Nezrin, you've heard about this spell. It's a spell called Harm. It is a very high level spell. Luna, your HP total is 1.
Oh, your max HP was reduced.
Your max
but
HP is 1.
oh my gosh!
You have 1 hit
That's
point.
awesome. Not for
Fuck,
Luna though.
Luna, what is your armor class?
My AC is 17.
You're at full health though. That's great.
Yeah, Luna, you're at 100% HP.
Yeah,
if you're gonna
seeing-
set
seeing
Luna
that
to
go
1
from
HP and
1
not
to
give her
full-
Wonder Guard, what the heck?
I can't believe Luna's a shedinja now.
Yeah, dude.
It is a bug. It is a bug.
It is a bug.
Yeah.
Very Lunacore.
And she's gonna smile, and then she's gonna stab at you with her greatsword.
Oh
What
god.
the fuck?
28 to hit you.
Well, I was gonna cast shield that would make my AC 22, but I guess not. That hits.
Luna,
You got any inspiration to reduce things?
you could
So,
try.
below 1?
I mean, you'd have to get
6. No,
Yeah.
you'd have to get 7.
You spend more
Shield
than one.
doesn't roll. It's just a flat +5.
Shield's a
Yeah.
+5, but then you
And
can
then
also
inspiration
use
down, too.
inspiration. Or is did I? No, I don't think I said it's a reaction.
I believe you said it's free.
I think it's a free reaction. Yeah, I wouldn't do that to you guys.
Well, I think I'll cast shield anyway.
So that brings your AC up to 22.
Um.
And I assume you're trying some inspiration.
Yeah, how much would I have to reduce it?
7.
And that's a 2d8?
No.
2d4.
2d6, I think. Isn't
Sorry. Sorry, I don't have it on me.
Go 2d6.
It's
I'll go 2d6.
Didn't that change it
So
to
it's,
2d6 forever ago?
2d4.
I don't think so.
Infernal Fumble is
2d4.
2d4.
Okay.
I mean, if you're remembering it as 2d6, we can use 2d6.
2d4.
It's 2d4, yeah.
Woo!
Okay.
Let's fucking go. That's
Alright.
the number.
Luna, you cast shield, and you can see the sword is almost completely diverted by this arcane spell of yours, but you can see they sort of twitch their wrist, and it continues moving towards you, and out of just sheer desperation you reach out with your hand, grasping the blade of this sword before it pierces you. And then she smiles, and she is going to use her own inspiration.
That's rude.
For an
I
extra
can't
4.
believe
Trust people who smile.
Did you even do a recap game? I can't believe.
Yeah, there's been lots of role plays with itself,
No.
actually.
I didn't give you an RP mode game.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Are you using, traditional insta-death rules?
So, Luna, as the sword pierces you, you feel everything sort of go numb around you,
Oh fuck, Black Razor.
and then there's nothing except for you and this person who just plunged their sword into you. And you look into her eyes, and she smiles, and she says, "Not the meal I was expecting, but a meal nonetheless."
Ooh.
Do you have any last words, Luna?
Oh, God.
There for 2 straight days,
Fuck.
building
Those are weird last words.
a cave, you know.
Fuck.
Just fuck.
Just fuck.
Yeah. Let Luna say fuck.
Is this the kind of thing that Avan could bring her back to life from?
You don't know. Luna, there is pure nothingness as you are released from the mortal coil.
See ya, folks.
Navir turns around, looking a bit invigorated.
Ugh.
She says, "Well, who's next?"
All?
Easy, it's your turn.
Easy, isn't it?
Is her body still there?
Luna's body is still lying on the ground, yes.
Isi hears the collapse in the last words and looks, sees Luna lying there lifelessly, and Luna? I think in this moment, Isi's far away. Isi's in their mind temple right now, looking at the woman sitting on the throne. I don't care what you want. I don't care what I have to do in recompense. I loved that girl. I want you to make her killer pay.
Oh.
Go ahead and make let's call it a persuasion check.
I'm
13. 18. She looks at you. those glowing blue eyes. That power has always been inside of you, see.
Then help me find it, because I need your help so I don't do what I did before and end up dying too.
She looks you over. And she reaches a hand out, touches your forehead, and you're back in this realm. Feeling a strength and a fury you've never felt before, EC. The rest of you see EC's eyes. Normally they look a certain way. Sometimes they look red. They are ice blue right now, glowing. Michael, what this means for you, right now you are rolling attacks with advantage.
Okay.
And you get an extra +2 to hit and damage.
Okay. Alright. So think EC is going to take that opportunity attack, sure, whatever.
Yeah, they'll make an opportunity attack against you. 25 to hit you?
Sure, but they're not even registering it.
Gotcha. It's 14 damage.
Okay. Thank you for that healing, Luna. So EC takes a stance that probably you don't typically see them say. It's not like low and feral. It's sort of like a high and poised, like elven pose that they're not taught to them once. As they're looking at Navir. Okay, so I'm down to 3 inspiration. I need to. I'm sorry, this is a bit slow as I'm going through a lot of things right
No
now.
worries. I'm throwing a lot at you guys.
All right. So we are going to. Man, this is gonna suck if it doesn't work. We're gonna go 4 points of exhaustion.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Oh.
So we're gonna lower that whole crit range down to 15. Add two. Add this. 2. Okay, so yeah, that elven pose, ice blue eyes, just looking at Navir, and we are just going to let loose a volley. At advantage. Make sure that's clicked.
You got like 3. You got like 3 extra attacks or something, right?
I believe so.
I don't think it's 3, but it's something like that.
It's like an extra.
It might be 2. Yeah.
But yeah. Kaboom.
Oh no, it's just 1 extra attack.
Holy shit.
But you get an extra damage die,
Wow.
On both of them.
and your crit range
Holy
is 15.
crap.
They were already nat 20s, actually.
That's pretty poggers.
Whoa.
So we're gonna.
You get 1 more attack as well.
Yeah, I'm just gonna because they all have different things.
Mhm.
At least one of them has a different thing. So it's actually not that damage, I believe. Oh, I roll an extra damage die. So that means do I
Yes.
roll a two extra damage die
Yes.
per?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is a total of 19, 18, 37, 43 damage.
Yep.
And then the next one doesn't have Colossus Slayer, so we're taking that one out of the equation. Kabumi. So that's 25. And then the last shot is going to. I need to double check this here. Okay. This last one, it's probably because of how fast EC is like firing these things. But the last one, the wind around EC envelops the arrow as they cast Zephyr Strike.
Mm.
So that's going to be an additional D8 on top of this.
Mm-hmm.
22 to hit.
Yes, that's gonna hit.
All right. So that is 17 plus 22.
Is that with the +2 damage?
Yes. It's. I rolled it in as Exalt.
Fair enough.
An extra 2d8? Oh, right. One for the extra damage die, one for. Gotcha.
I guess technically, if I had done Zephyr Strike as my bonus action, I would have taken the attack of opportunity, but that's neither here nor there.
EC's not thinking straight.
EC hasn't thought straight in a day in their life.
Hey.
So I have double speed.
Mm-hmm.
There. And then I'm going to use 2 of my inspiration points to roll a d4 here. And restore 3 points of take away 3 of those points of exhaustion.
Nicely done.
And then that is her turn. Their turn is actually no. It's gonna be her turn. CC stands there, knocking another arrow, looking at Navir.
Gotcha.
I'm your prey. Get over here.
She looks at you and smiles, and at the end of your turn, she is going to use a legendary action. What's she gonna do? Yeah, that's fine. She's going to regain some hit points. That's not
Can I
what
negate a legendary action when it's not my turn?
Yeah, that's one of the uses of inspiration, I believe.
Yeah. I guess I don't know how this will work, but like
Describe something.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. So as his witch bolt is arcing over here, Florian sees this person who is just a pain in the absolute ass, starting to heal herself, and he says, "No, the fuck you don't." And part of his witch bolt splits off for a split second, hitting her and I suppose distracting her.
Yep. Yeah, she's knocked a little bit off kilter by that.
Come on, Nesrin, finish her off.
Nezrin, it is your turn.
Nezrin is staring at Luna and is just like shocked. And Luna's dead, right?
As far as you can tell.
That's a corpse. Mm-hmm. Out of character, I know that Navir is very close to death. In character, I think this is what Nezrin was going to do anyways, regardless of where Navir was, health-wise. Nezrin's eyes are like glowing a little bit of that like deep purple color as she just feels emotion she's never really felt before.
Pain.
Rise up in that, yeah. And as she's just staring down at Luna, Ruch's eyes begin to sort of mimic that purple glow, and he's just going to sort of gently flutter over here and land on Navir's head, and just sort of like roost in her hair for a second. Use the help action.
Sure.
And then Nezrin just like coldly turns her head just slightly to stare at Navir, expressionless, and takes a step forward. You killed her. In a second. I suppose I should try something like that. And she's going to walk up and hold her hand out. And as she does, Ruch's eyes flash purple, and his entire like black raven form begins to just melt down into Navir's head and around her body as Nezrin reaches out and grabs Navir's face as hard as she can and casts Inflict Wounds at 8th level.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Okay. And I think resistance be damned. I'm just trying to... That's the most I can do.
You have an 8th level spell slot?
No.
If I take 5 levels of exhaustion, I do.
Oh.
Does a 20 hit?
A 20 does not hit.
I'm in an inspiration. Does a 26 hit?
A 26 will hit.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
That's... Gotcha. Necrotic energy courses through her body as you try to grab her face, successfully doing so, and sort of like this dark, inky black energy just makes lightning arcs around her pale skin. The tips of her hair, the tips of her feathers sort of withering away as you imbue her body with this energy.
What happens?
She's still standing.
Oh.
Okay, she needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Gotcha. The 25.
Okay. I gotta manage my inspiration. 25. I don't think there's anything else I can do.
Bonus action spit in her face.
All right.
I'm shocked that she survived that.
Yeah.
Squat for dominance.
I think
Um,
Marshmallow wants me to
does.
take him outside, so can we just pause for 2 seconds?
yes.
While we're doing that, so I made a mistake. I cast my witch bolt at level 1. It's been a while. I forgot that warlock spells don't work like druid spells, and you only have 2 spell slots.
Right.
Is there any way that I could retroactively cast
Yeah.
it at a higher?
I think you need to roll 2d12. Just roll 2d12 here, because no matter what level you cast Witch Bolt at, only the initial charge damage is changed every time. No matter what level you cast Witch Bolt at after, each subsequent damage is only 1d12.
Let's see. Yep. Looks like that's true. Okay. So 2d12. That's something.
An extra 12 damage.
Okie doke.
Man, this has to be an assignment from hell for Afad.
Yeah.
First EC died, but got better, and now Luna's dead.
Mm-hmm. Wait, he still has 1 charge, right?
Yeah.
We don't know if Black Razor does anything to Resurrection yet. We're not to that point.
Honestly, in character, I don't even know that Luna's dead. I don't know that we know that she's dead. She's just laying there. We haven't had a chance to take a look.
Well, she looks like a corpse.
Pretty
Fine,
dead,
to
okay.
death. Head off, dead. Blood all over.
I think
Yeah.
EC Nezrin at least are okay. I think correctly assuming that Luna's dead and have gone ape shit.
Okay, that's fair.
Because when Florian went down, Florian was still wriggling around. Luna's stock still.
Was Florian still?
Because Florian was dying, not dead.
Oh, gotcha. Just a sec.
How many clerics does it take to cast a resurrection spell?
You'll find out, I assume.
This is, if it wasn't, big news, that would be a pretty good joke. But, bravo, Gabe. And I if people are here, I just need to sort of check in, y'all are good.
Yeah, I'm dead. I'm chilling.
Yeah, I'm dead. I'm chilling. But dang, now a god knows that EC liked Luna.
Unfortunate that their feelings become known to somebody.
The
You like a girl.
the horrifying ordeal of being known.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, I'm doing fine. Florian's just irritated.
I do ship it though, by the way.
Hell
Cute.
yeah.
Nice.
These tall ass motherfuckers.
Weird ass
I know
dog.
in the review you said Isi was flirting with the mom. No, Isi was flirting with Luna through their
Yeah,
mom.
that's who they were flirting with.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Easy, you have interesting game. I don't know what you're playing.
I
You
mean,
see your
Luna-
game
Lu-
too strange. Your ass too fat. They'll kill
Look.
you.
Some people into it though.
Luna said, "Aw, you shucks you." So I mean, that was a win in Isi's book.
That's all you need.
Sometimes you just need to risk through one's mother and then try and savagely kill the person that killed you.
The boomerang
That's
approach.
romance right there.
Yeah.
I guess it's not savage. This is probably the most graceful Isi's ever been.
Mm.
The fucking proper elf archery posture instead of like a feral little scrimped up little hunting dog.
I've been having such a struggle of trying to figure out what to do because everything I want to do is a concentration spell, and all of them could be pretty good. But I'm like, I can only do one until I get hit, and I'm not gonna get hit.
Hello, friends.
Hello.
Welcome back, Patrick.
Thank you. My dog did indeed need to pee.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm
Understandable.
glad he got to pee.
Yeah.
Alun, do you need somebody to slap you or something?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
All right.
Would that like help?
Also, Patrick, I just want you to know, no pressure. You're probably our last hope before like she gets away. If she doesn't get
Yeah.
away in the other 2 turns.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Get away. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. At the end of Nezrin's turn.
Excuse me?
I don't know if Riley's back.
Vacation?
Oh, did Riley leave too? Hold on.
I don't know. They're muted.
Oh,
Mm.
okay. All right, just making sure.
Riley.
At the end of
He's here.
Nezrin's turn, Naveer's gonna cast a spell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure which one to do.
So many choices.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, she's just gonna cast. Nezrin, you can roll an Arcana check if you want to figure out what spell she's casting. It's unfamiliar to you. It's not one that you know. It's a cleric spell, but you can see as she casts it, most of her wounds disappear and regenerate
Damn it.
almost instantaneously. I'll give it to you, sure. She cast heal on herself.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Heal and Harm are
Fighting
both
done?
6-level spells, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
is combat done?
No, combat's not over.
Initiative
like-
went away.
Sorry.
Okay.
That's the end of Nezrin's turn.
Mm-hmm.
So Displacer Beast Rider's turns. I
I'm
think.
holding my action. Just a reminder.
Oh right. So at the end of their turn, before Afan moves, yes, you will
Mhm.
deal the 1 damage. This guy's gonna come up to Nezrin. Tentacle attack. 26 to hit you
Wow.
for 9 damage. And then a short sword attack against you, Nezrin. 13 to hit you.
Riley?
They were
Yeah,
playing in chat.
they were playing in chat.
13 hits for 11 slashing damage.
Mages, yo.
Wow.
I
We got a glass cannon.
did your total HP is only 20? That can't be right. Oh, right, from exhaustion. Okay, Nezrin is unconscious.
13 hits? Jesus Christ, Nesrin, put on some clothes.
And then Athan is gonna get attacked. Once with the tentacle. With a 16 to hit you.
No,
Misses.
eat shit.
And then swinging at you with their short sword. 18 to hit you.
Oh, I immediately regret saying eat shit. Yes, that hits.
15 slashing damage.
With a short sword?
Yes.
You're having a fucking laugh. All right. Reaction. Where is it? Where is it?
Riposte
No.
or parry?
Parry.
Oh, okay.
When another creature damages you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction and expend one superiority die to reduce the damage by the number you roll on your superiority die plus your dex modifier. So my dex modifier is 4 plus a d8. That's a 1.
So you take 1 plus
10.
4, right? So
So it's reduced
10.
by 1 plus 4, so yeah, it's 10.
Okay. That's their turns as they sort of sit there. At the end of their turn, they're going to take. This one's going to take 1 lightning damage, and it's no longer shimmering. Well, with Nezrin down, what do they want to do? Yeah, that would make sense. They're gonna aim towards EC. Okay. One of these is gonna be coming at you.
Where is EC?
No, an 11
Am I
doesn't.
blind?
All the way to the left. They moved a long way.
Oh, okay.
I don't think an 11 hits you.
No.
Then they're gonna 15.
No.
Okay.
So just not even sort of moving from their pose. They just sort of like lean left and right.
17.
Yes.
17 piercing damage on that one.
I'll say, okay, so I just gotta say, Gabe, it's just a minor thing. You can't just say one's coming at me and then fire 3 times.
That's not what I meant. 21 to hit you, which I believe is going to hit you for 14 piercing damage.
Yeah, EC's down.
God.
Oh, EC's down.
Like, you just hit me for 30 damage!
Okay, I wasn't sure. I guess this one's gonna attack Afan then.
Okay.
2 longbow attacks. That's a 12. That's not gonna hit Afan.
No,
and
I mean, you said I'm in cover now, right?
And a 15. They have a way to get around cover. They have sharpshooter.
I'm also very small.
You are very small. They did miss both of their attacks against you though.
Good.
But it is now your turn, Afan.
Okay. So my gem of Revivify is a bonus action, right? Because it's an item.
No, that one is still an action. You're using a magic item and you're using it on someone else. It would still be an action.
That's annoying. How long's Luna been dead at this point?
6 seconds. You've still got 9 more rounds to get to her. If this fight is still going on in 9 rounds, we've all done something wrong.
Now that's on you. That's not on us. That's on you. If we survive 9 more rounds, that's on you.
You're right.
All right, so he's gonna with the magic returning weapon, does that only return when I throw it, or is it kind of like a Thor's hammer thing? Like whenever I put my hand out, it just reappears in my hand?
What do you mean?
So like I dropped I didn't.
yeah,
catch.
you can recall it to you. Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's what I mean. It's because like when I threw it and
No, it's
then,
it's
pull out
not
my
like a
pistol,
boomerang. It
Okay.
is a magical returning weapon. So
No,
you
I
can-
mean I know that like when I throw it at somebody, then it will reappear in my hand. But I wasn't sure if like I
No,
had to
if it's-
undertake the action of throwing. in
no,
order for
if it's on the ground away from you, it will also return to your hand.
Cool. All right. Okay. I don't know how effective this is going to be, but I'm going to do the going to use my last superiority die to do a ranged attack on the on Navir, I guess. So that is hand axe. That ain't gonna do it.
13 does not hit. No.
We know 20 doesn't hit. So I would have to get a minimum of 8 on 2d8, which is logically what would happen.
Sound.
So yeah, fine, fuck it. I'll burn a point of inspo for 2d8. There's a
Hey.
21 hit.
21 hits.
Ha! Love it. Okay, so that's 6 slashing damage. I don't have any more superiority dice, so I can't like do any additional shit. But oh, if I go up there, I'm just gonna get killed, aren't I?
Probably.
But if I stand here, I'm probably just gonna get killed. So, fuck it. He is going to step away from the displacer beast.
I think
Actually,
he
no.
used his attack of opportunity
No,
already.
so first, actually, no. Okay,
Or-
if he's used his attack of opportunity,
Yeah, he's used it.
then I can just move away. And I thought it got one every time. Okay, so Avan is going to swing his greatsword.
A 28 will definitely hit.
Navir is a mage, correct?
They cast magic, yes.
Yes. So Navir now has a disadvantage on concentration saving throws.
Oh,
Interesting.
I
Oh,
don't know if-
they actually are concentrating. I forgot they've been concentrating on the spell this whole time.
oh.
Okay, well then she
it's
needs
not
to,
a
she
good
needs
one
to
for
roll,
you guys to lose concentration on.
She needs to roll on the hit that I did with the axe then, and then
That
this one
passes.
with disadvantage. That one's normal, and this one with disadvantage.
Passes. Okay. She failed.
Sick. I don't know what that means,
Oh.
but sick.
The other group reappears.
Oh God. Okay.
No, I thought I was the go
No,
away
pass,
button.
pass.
It was a banishment spell that she was concentrating on.
What?
And she could do
Oh,
all of that other
why?
shit whilst concentrating.
None of the other ones are concentration spells now.
I thought doing anything for a concentration.
No, just
Fortunately
other
not for us.
concentration spells.
Yeah,
Unfortunately
you can
for
only
us,
do one
not.
concentration at a time.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, she's taken 19 damage, and I'm going to use my extra attack to whack her again. 20 doesn't hit, does it?
No, 20 does not hit.
Fuck. Fuck it. I'll burn my last inspo to make it hit. So
Yeah,
that's another
it'll hit no
16
matter
damage.
what.
Let me just have a quick look at some junk. All right. Well, I'm out of inspiration, so I'm going to take 1 point of exhaustion. Actually, I'm going to take 2 points of exhaustion, so disadvantage on ability checks and speed halved. Ooh, I can move 12.5 feet, the horror. And I'm going to hit 2 more times with my greatsword because I do get to attack twice. And they are now being...
So the exertion is just one attack. It's not an extra double attack.
It says on the chart, extra action / single attack.
Single attack, yeah.
And when I use my action to attack, I get a bonus.
It's just one extra attack for exertion. So
that's poorly worded, then I will say.
That's why it says single attack there.
Can't see a hit bar. There we go. God, Elune and Florian, you need to fucking finish her off after I'm done here. I'm still gonna take. Yeah, I'm still gonna take 2, so I have advantage on the attack. The one attack that I get, and I'm gonna do another great sword attack.
Okay.
23.
That'll hit.
That's another 14 slashing damage. And that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Elune, what are you doing?
People be dying. That's not good. I'm freaking the fuck out. I need to move. I'd like to move over here. I'd like to front on self, not self.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, do we trust the healers to heal, or do you want me to do a heal?
Trust the healers to heal.
Okay.
Alright.
Then I'm gonna do the either really dumb thing or might be kind of fun thing. I would like to cast Enlarge Reduce on.
Oh, what?
Self.
Alright.
I'm gonna make her small.
Okay.
Interesting.
I need a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
What?
She got a 7.
Oh my god, I don't even have to spend inspiration on it. Okay.
What?
And then I'd like to use exhaustion to get an extra action.
Okay.
I'd like to grapple.
What?
Sure.
Oh, she's tiny.
She has like
She's small.
disadvantage on this, right?
Yes. I don't remember what I have to roll to grapple because I never use it. Hold on.
Athletics.
Roll athletics.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Oh, she can roll acrobatics
Okay.
on this, huh? Well, it's whatever. I rolled.
If you love me, she. Oh wait, no, I have +2.
She beats you.
What if I use inspiration and
You
get a
can
2?
use
Okay, hold on, I didn't
inspiration,
get-
yeah.
Okay, I would like to use several inspiration probably. Okay, let me. I've
Use
been looking at this
one
somehow.
use one at a time.
Okay, let me see. What is it? Okay, so it's
2d8.
Okay. I'm like actually legit shaking. I got
Okay,
the adrenaline.
you're
going.
good. A 17 beats her 9.
Okay. Self stop this. And I guess it's gonna be. Nah, I'll just do like a tackle pin kind of thing.
Gotcha.
And then I need to do the 2 inspiration so I'm not exhausted anymore. And I know that's 1d4. Well, no, we can no.
You've only used one inspiration.
Disadvantage.
Or one exertion, I should say.
Advantage on attacks this round, double speed. The problem is, I'd still have a disadvantage on ability checks, and I don't want that. Because keeping concentration is, I don't know if you know this, it's very good.
That's
a
a save.
saving throw.
It's a save, it's not a check.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
No, I'm still gonna get rid of my exhaustion, and I'm not gonna roll for it, because
Yeah, it's you have one.
Yeah. And then I still have my bonus action. I'd like to activate my circle, my starry form. Fucking stars from my arm, can't fucking talk. Burst into cool fucking dragon wings.
Very nice.
It looked like I'm pounced on her.
Like a cat dragon.
I don't know.
Anything
I
else
rest
on
my
your turn,
case.
Alun?
Oh, I already told her to stop this.
You rest your case. Okay.
Yeah.
You see her much smaller form. She looks at you.
I stare her down,
And she is going
wide-eyed
to,
and fearful.
at the end of your turn, attempt to misty step away.
Yeah, I figured, but
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. Where does she want to go? Nah, it's fine. Yeah, there's fine. She turns to those next to her, and she sort of glares, and they do look a little shaken at her at her view. Luna, you're still in that void with nothing around you.
Just chilling in the void, baby.
As you're sitting there, wondering what might be happening to your friends, there's a bit of a presence that comes near you. It feels familiar.
She's gonna physically within this void, turn to it and see if she can like get more information.
Yeah. It's a little foggy. Like all of your senses feel sort of numb, but after a few moments, you see a familiar figure walking towards you. Oh God, I have to remember her name. Give me a second.
Be able to see the village from like.
What, my fucking goddess?
No, not your goddess. I remember Eris Morn's name. Don't worry.
Eldorado Blast.
You see a white-haired figure approach you. With very kind eyes and a very familiar smile. And she says,
On a scale of 1 to uncanny, how much does this person look like me?
no, it doesn't look like you.
Just white hair?
Yeah. Until she comes closer, you recognize who it is. And she smiles and she speaks, and her voice is what tips you off first. She says, "What situation have you gotten yourself into, dear?" As you recognize the voice of Evelyn.
I got killed. I'm pretty sure.
That's not good. You know you're not supposed to do that, right?
I was
Can you tell us
trying
three
to
of
keep
those
my friends
action?
alive.
Very noble. What would your mother
you're
say
right.
about this?
I still have lots to do.
You do. She puts a hand on your shoulder, and you can see that it's a real physical hand. And as you look over her, you can see she's like, not how you remember her, sort of half in, half out. This is all of her.
Where is this?
Where you are, I have a guess. And it's not a place that you want to be.
Am I trapped?
in a way. But you still have a lot to do. And I've had my fair share of time to do what I need.
Wait, no.
It's fine. Don't worry about me.
The fuck was that?
What?
Is there a teapot?
How can I repay you?
Live. Do what needs to be done.
Thank you.
I love you, Luna. From the moment I laid eyes on you.
I love you too, Evelyn.
She gives you a strong hug, and that darkness around you dissipates. And you feel yourself floating in stars now. No longer that inky blackness, that void of nothingness.
Remind me to sing that.
Was I trapped in the sword?
Yeah, you were.
Oh.
So I'm just kind of in a kind of a starscape.
Yeah, now you're just regular, Dad.
Cool.
Right now, all you can do is hope and pray that your friends get out of this situation.
Wife.
I'm in a better situation, but I still can't have an effect on anything, it seems like.
Yeah. That's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Initiative count 20. There's going to be some healing. Although, not a lot. I guess that would be fair. And she can move here. Nezrin, you're gonna get healed up some hit points. Wow, very nice. You get 20 hit points back, Nezrin.
Damn.
They can't reach EC. EC's way too far away. But Afan will get some hit points back too. 7. Afan, you get 19 hit points back. And now it's Florian's turn.
Okay. Fuck. Yeah. Oh goddamn. I would like to get about here, but I don't have enough movement for that. Maybe I'll just gosh dang it. Who knows what's gonna happen in the next however long.
No one does know. So just do what you think is right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, what I think is right is lining up a move for next turn. So I'm gonna go over here since they're not defended from this side. And just maintain my witch bolt, and once again I'll trigger my action when at the end of their turn.
Sounds good.
And he's just keeping an eye on his friends, but like there's other things to pay attention to right now.
Gotcha. At the end of your turn, you see she is going to sort of Navir is going to reach her hand up into the air and clench her fist, and she's going to heal. So that's...
There's no way I could have used like inspiration to get that extra like 10 feet.
I don't think any of them gives you extra movement now.
No, they don't.
You can
Fuck.
use exertion.
Okay, let's see.
You have to use 2 exertion to double your speed. But you also get an extra action / single attack.
What's the cost of... Oh, that's good. What is the cost of 2 exertion?
It should be there on the chart.
I'm looking for the chart.
2 levels of exhaustion.
Which is, I believe, your speed is
Disadvantage
halved
on
and
yeah.
disadvantage
Disadvantage
on
on
checks.
ability checks.
Oh, okay. You know what? I will do that.
Your speed is halved at the end of your turn. You
At the
get
end of
all
your
the
turn.
effects at the end of your turn, not when you take it.
Yes, I would like to take 2 points of exhaustion and do that. Gonna be right here. Gonna make sure. Yeah. Wait. Gonna be here. And I'm going to cast Thunder Step. I'm breaking my concentration over here to cast Thunder Step.
It's Thunderstep's not a concentration spell.
Oh, it's not? Hell yeah. Let's do this.
So they need to make con saves, right?
Stepping out with my baby.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No,
Wait.
not disadvantage. A 16 beats it, I think.
Can I negate that with inspo?
Yeah, you can roll 2d4.
Okay.
Yeah, I think even with the 2, it's still...
2d4, yeah.
Oh, and then the Rangers... the Rangers do also pass.
Okay.
No one cares about them.
Yeah, they haven't done anything yet. And since this is like transports me, I will.
It's like
just
60
take
feet
it.
or something.
The range, like I can go up to 900. Wait. wait.
Thunderstep has a lot of range. I don't think it's 900 feet.
No, the thunder can be heard from 300.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what
you
it
can teleport up to 90 feet away. There we go.
I'm not
900
gonna
would be
teleport.
amazing.
That would be awesome. I'm gonna just take a cheeky little stroll over here. Here we go.
Okay.
Or Naruto runs back.
And so I get an extra action with that.
As well, yeah.
Then I'm going to.
If I may make a recommendation,
Wait, what?
Dwight.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do actually. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this son of a bitch. Ah! Fuck!
But it do hit.
That'll hit.
You have another one.
You have another one.
I have another.
Eldritch
Action?
Blast. You get 2. You're level 5.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, you're
That'll
right.
hit.
She's not freaking dead.
No.
Ugh. Yeah. Actually, he says that you're not fucking dead yet. And that'll be his turn.
Okay. At the end of this turn, now she's gonna heal.
Fuck.
Ba-ba-ba.
I was hoping I could
That's
do
not
it.
bad. it is her turn.
Mhm.
You see, she points her sword in the direction of Nezrin, Afan, and
It's so
Asa.
small and so cute.
Oh, it is so small and so cute. Actually, the sword isn't small. She's wielding a comically oversized sword.
Very good.
No, the weapons get small unless you drop them.
It's
It legitimately
the
says
magic.
that.
The magic of the sword is bigger than the magic of enlarge reduce. I'm gonna
Sure, all right.
I'm gonna rule that. She
Also,
still
it's
deals
funnier.
less damage or whatever, but it's a comically large sword that she's wielding. Let me see here.
Wait, did this person take any damage from my thunderstep?
Oh, they need to make a save too. They were. I
Yeah.
didn't realize they were in range. It's half on the save, right?
I believe so. Let me look. Half, yeah.
Okay.
They all saved? God damn.
A 15 meets it, beats it.
Okay.
He does stop shimmering though.
He does stop
Okay.
shimmering. You're absolutely right.
Take the victories when you can, people.
Alright. So have these zombies just been standing there the whole time?
They've been shooting at you guys.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I don't like Gabe's silence. It means he's thinking.
I'm
He's gonna do
thinking,
something
sorry.
mean to us.
So the fact that I maintain this concentration, does that mean that I can use
No.
my action again?
No.
No?
Yeah, because you've used your action for your turn.
So using the action interrupts the spell. Okay.
No.
No, you still have concentration, but it takes an action to deal the damage again.
Okay, what I meant was next turn, can I use my action?
Yes.
Then yes.
Okay. That's
Sorry.
what I was asking.
Yeah, you're still holding concentration on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be really mean, I guess.
Oh gosh.
Oh, she. Is there a better one I can use? I don't think so. Okay.
If you really love me, now would be a good time to do something.
She is going to, point her sword, and summon fire down upon the road.
Okay.
Rectangle. Let's make it red.
Oh, geez.
I don't think I can reach EC. Oh well. I need everybody in those squares. Actually, let's.
Oh, frick. I get disadvantage, huh?
No, this is
No.
a saving throw, not an ability check.
Oh, okay.
Sure. Let's do that. All right, so I need Nezrin, Afan, and Florian to make dexterity saving throws. And also the Displacer Beast Rider.
Alright.
Oh!
Well, they fail too. Avan, you two. There we go. Oh, well.
Wow.
Well, everybody failed, so not just you guys.
But just the majority, us guys.
You all take 28 fire damage.
Desmond just got up, you monster!
Um, no, it does not look like a wall of fire. As this sort of fiery storm comes down, it disappears, leaving the fire in its wake, but not staying there. So all of these areas are. Oh, I gotta deal damage to this guy too.
Sorry, I realized I'd been on mute this whole time.
So you're knocked down, Nezrin, but you're not going to continue to take damage. But so like some of the ground is still on fire after this does happen. Well, she can do a cantrip too.
Ah.
How about she
Florian, make a wisdom saving throw, please.
I'm good at wisdom, right? I'm the wisest.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I'm not terrible.
Woo!
Ooh!
Never mind, nothing happens. As there's this loud ringing noise, but you're unaffected by it.
That just
Cool.
happens normally, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh,
You know what
EC
she tried to cast?
Before you say anything, Gabe,
Uh-huh.
EC's hand sort of comes up in a fist and pounds the ground.
Yeah, half orc, let's go.
Actually, I guess it shouldn't have gone down to begin with. But we'll just do that cinematically, like EC had to take a
It's more
breather.
fun.
You can't, so just for future reference, you can't heal if you're at 0. You have to be able to take an action.
Well, then my
But
thematically half.
your half orcness does help. You do have that, right?
Yes,
Okay.
my relentless endurance. So yeah, that's my free action as I get up. Are my eyes still blue?
Make a Constitution saving throw for me. No, you can't add inspiration to this one.
All right.
Sorry.
Technically, I shouldn't have gone down,
That's fair.
but was it a concentration check?
No, it's not a concentration check.
So my eyes still blue.
No.
Okay, well. Anyways. Let's see here. So I no longer have advantage. Unless.
That's a guilty pleasure.
Unless
She is very small if you're trying to hit her.
That doesn't matter.
Okay.
Enlarge Reduce doesn't give her any AC.
No, it's disadvantage on like strength saves. Okay, I was trying
Yeah.
to think.
We could go. We could take 4 more points of exhaustion. We'll just do 2 points of exhaustion because we're already at 1. I don't get level 3 for doing it when I'm at level 1 and going to 3. I need to adjust some things here
Mm-hmm.
because Gabe's a bitch.
That I am.
So do have advantage again, and I do get an extra attack. I am gonna bonus action Zephyr Strike again. So attacking Navir
Mm-hmm.
gonna be at advantage because of exertion. Fuck you, you stupid slut!
She's going to use inspiration to negate that crit.
Wow.
Can I
Dude,
use inspiration
fuck
to negate
you,
the
you
negation
stupid
of that crit?
You cannot now.
Ah.
All right. Well, fuck you. I guess just don't.
So she
Fuck
takes
you.
13.
Ugh.
Plus a D8.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
Hold on.
It's 2d8, right? Because of the critical hit.
No, it's not a
Right.
crit.
Why not?
Because she
Because-
used her inspiration to negate the crit.
Oh, I see.
Where is inspiration? What does 3 give me? Extra damage. Okay, so I do get another D8. That D8 was Zephyr Strike.
So so after this turn, you're going to be at 4 levels of exhaustion,
Yes.
right? Okay. Just making sure.
Wow.
All right, so an additional 6.
Okay.
All right. Fire again. 23.
She's going to use her regular inspiration to try to make that not hit.
Regular inspiration.
So like I mean not just negating the crit. She got a 4 total, so she turns it into a 19.
You really just don't want me to have any. You know what? No. Fuck you. Fuck you, Gabe.
Okay, it'll hit.
Take this off and not that. 17.
Okay.
Last attack. Fuck you, you slut!
Okay. She'll use another inspiration to negate the crit.
This character's what, like level 6? Like
What?
a level. I don't know what fucking level is this character that they've got all this shit. Like
Very
we've killed
high.
her twice now.
14.
14. You see
What level were we in that one shot?
15 or whatever it was.
No.
Oh my-
Wrong one. That one was like level 10.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry.
you see she does go unconscious. As
Yeah.
your arrow hits her in the shoulder and she gets knocked out.
I bonus action. Take a potion.
Finally.
So 14. And then I'm gonna go prone.
Okay.
Yeah, you did bonus action Zephyr Strike, you're right.
Never mind. I'm gonna get over here and go prone.
Double tap. Nezrin, double tap. Oh, wait, she can't. Okay, never mind.
No, Nezrin's unconscious.
Fuck.
I guess make that I assume that's your turn, Mike.
Yeah. Can
Make
I make it seem like I dropped dead?
No. I don't think you have enough energy to make that
You
performance.
used 2 inspiration to cancel both my crits, and I can't fail to
You
make
use
it look like I
inspiration
dropped
to make another attack hit. It's
because you used my fucking.
Mike.
Gabe, just go. Just go. I'm being a bitch. Just
I know. Nezra, why don't you go ahead and roll a death saving throw for me?
It's right there.
Okay. 1 failure.
Ooh.
What is this guy gonna do?
God damn.
Yeah, this guy's gonna come over here.
Yeah.
And this
Right,
guy's
he's gonna
gonna
Get it right in the fucking face.
move over here. So
Yeah,
Ilun, you
okay.
can make what's it called?
Attack of opportunity.
Yeah, Ilun, you can make an attack of opportunity if you want to.
Okay. Man, okay, I have so many things on my bar now. Hold on. Yeah, I'll give it a whap.
Plant.
This is against what I want to do, because I know this guy's face. I take no pleasure in this.
God.
It does not
I
hit.
continue to take no pleasure in this, and yeah.
Okay. Fine, you're gonna get a tentacle attack. 23, I think, hits for 13. 10 bludgeoning, 3 piercing. And then a short sword attack. 24 to hit for another 11.
So that's 24 total.
24 total, yeah.
Okay, we're fucked. So
So EC's prone, or are they still standing?
He's prone.
Okay. Then this attack's at advantage. 19 to hit EC
Yes, that hits, Gabe.
for 13. And then short sword. So 16?
No.
Okay, that one does not hit. All of the archers, they're gonna have disadvantage on EC because EC's prone.
you win some, you lose some, eh?
Well, I guess they could just do a volley. That'd be mean.
Be a
EC,
little nice.
EC, make a dexterity saving throw.
17.
17 does not succeed. So the
All right, can we pause real quick?
Yes.
Just pause. What is this, Gabe? Were we meant to run away? Like I didn't like. What's going on here? Like I'm a fan of like grueling battles and everything, but this is a little much, even for me.
Okay. I mean, you guys always have the option to run away or let things go.
I
I've
can agree that this feels like it's supposed to be an impossible battle.
like cards on the table. That was the sentiment. Yeah.
Okay.
That was the idea.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's all right. That's just keep going. Just do your damage. As long as I know the narrative here, then it's fine.
The narrative is these forces are unknown, very powerful, and being introduced to you in an unfair manner.
Sure. Okay.
All right, continue.
Oh, that's a bad damage roll. That's good for you. 10 piercing damage from that volley. Afan is going to get some shots at him. I think a 20 hits you for 14.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. Second one's going to go towards Florian.
Yeah.
This is not a disadvantage. Does a 12 hit you?
No.
Okay, so that one misses. 18 to hit you for 13 piercing damage.
That would hit. Can I do something with inspiration to?
Yeah, you can. You have 2d4.
And what would that do?
It would lower the attack roll.
Okay, and how much was it?
18.
2d4. Yeah. Oh,
The
sorry.
total was 18. You roll 2d4 and subtract it from that 18.
Yeah, I'm down.
Gotcha.
It wouldn't work. Bummer.
I guess the only one that isn't a loon that's still standing is EC. So EC's gonna get attacks at disadvantage against them. That one's a critical fail. Let's see what happens.
They all die.
Yell something before I go unconscious.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Um,
can I also? But you go
Yes.
first.
Also, absolutely.
She's not dead yet. Hit her again. I'm referring to Navir.
Avan looks at Ilun as she's takes an arrow to the knee, and which knocks him unconscious for some reason, and says,
Marriage does that.
"Yeah, right.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
Grab the stone, save Luna."
Hmm.
And he had it in his hand, and it drops out of his hand.
Hmm.
Special rock.
They crit themselves in the face. I know that table. I know
Yes.
that number.
It's not a crit, but they do take their own damage in their face.
Hmm.
All right.
What did they roll?
That's the wrongest they've ever got it.
Hmm.
And then another hit against EC. For 18 piercing damage. It's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, I'm down.
And then the last one sort of points their arrow at Ilun, but does not fire. I'm not gonna make you guys make that saving throws. These guys were not trying to kill you.
Okay.
Ilun,
Hi.
what do you do on your turn?
Well, this is very awkward.
Yeah.
So Alun thinks he's of the mindset I could get these guys back up. We could maybe taking stock. We could maybe kill one. I don't know if we've got enough juice to kill the others. I don't want to fight any of these people. He looks at the people they're supposed to protect, and one of the things he notices is that aside from Asa, who got a little bit torched, they're mostly fine.
Hmm.
None of the attacks have been towards them now.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's not sure if they're going to be hit. He kind of holds up he looks at faces of former friends and acquaintances and some guys he'd probably put in the ground if they're on the governor's side. He says, I'm going to negotiate. Please let me move.
Save Luna.
They look towards you. They look at you. They don't attack as you move.
Okay. Do I want to do the thing that makes you all mad at me, or do I want to? Because we can save Luna later, but also
Would do.
What's Luna doing?
I mean,
What's
it kind of
Luna
seems
doing?
like
Do what a loon would do, man.
Okay. He kind of looks at Luna. Luna looks guilty.
Excuse me?
Is this in a loon heal turn?
No,
Are you? Okay.
can you do a medicine check to stabilize and still talk to someone, or is that are they still unconscious?
I mean, just roll and see what happens.
Oh. Yeah.
Actually, do you have a healer's kit?
Luna has one in her bag.
I feel like it's rude to loot that corpse. But it's very
People to still
she's
be
dead.
alive.
She's
You have
not
the
gonna be mad.
pacifist.
Okay. I know. I'm mad at him right now.
Yeah.
I'm really thinking because
Ransack Luna
I-
for her potions and kits.
so a potion is a
Of course
bonus
you would want-
action, right?
On
It's
yourself.
an action to give it to somebody
Yeah,
else.
to use it on someone else, it
yourself.
is an action.
hmm
Okay.
It would be an action to use it to do a medicine check to stabilize someone as well.
Oh, I wish I'd killed her. I wish I had a chance to kill her.
I'm sorry. I'm doing a little bit of math. Oh wait, no. I can do what I want to do because it'd be an action and a spell. And if I do the exhaustion thing.
For some upsetting flavor, Luna's eyes are still open.
Oh, all right.
You think Alin's phased by that?
Well,
He's phased by everything here.
No,
Foolish.
yeah, he's phased by everything.
He's phased by everything equally. It all sucks.
It's just a real bad day. What a big bummer. So
How a
I'm
bummer.
gonna do. Yeah, I think I'll do healing word on Navir.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, I have to roll for that, don't I?
No.
If you
better
want
roll
to.
low. You better roll low.
Is that Max?
No.
I don't think so.
It
no.
is. You did roll Max.
And
Oh.
he gets up.
That's
You
so funny.
kinda- He looks to. Actually, can I do something before I technically use that healing word?
Yeah.
Which is
Damn it, Alun.
I know. Do I have something I can give them?
You guys are all
Um,
unconscious. None of you see this.
I know. Ugh.
Oh, I give one of them an owlbear claw. I'm like, hold on to this, please.
One of who?
Okay.
Sorry, one of the of our
The
Like the
people we're
pilgrims.
protecting.
Okay. Okay.
I guess I'm gonna give it to Mizu.
Yeah, Mizu looks at you a little confused. They're all looking very shaken.
I'm sorry. I hope
I
they
don't
are-
think any of them expected this.
Yeah, I don't think I'm doing this so that as many people can. Yeah, They don't seem to want to hurt you. Please trust us. Please. And he looks so tired and so broken about this.
Aw.
And then he healing words Navir.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, just take him. Take him and leave us.
Oh my god.
Who are you saying that to? To the other...
Navir.
To Nivea. Okay. I'm gonna take us out of
Damn.
turn order for the moment.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
As Navir sort of gets up, you see one of the archers here. She crawls up on their legs. She's still small.
Yeah, I'm not giving up that concentration.
That's
Okay.
fair.
Mostly because he's dumb and he's not thinking about it. Thinking about it enough to keep it up. Not that he shouldn't have a serious conversation at the same height.
As she looks at you and she gives you a smile, and with almost like a wave of her hand, the rest of these guys finally move forward and start collecting the pilgrims. You see this one comes up to Asa, helps her up and pulls out some bandages to start wrapping up any open wounds she might have.
Yeah. Well, it's not good, but.
It could be worse, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yo.
Same with Florian, man.
Yo.
As they all look around, you see Kanamori comes up to you, Alun, reaches into her bag and hands you a scroll. And she says, just make good use of this before they are being led out.
Says thank you. I'm sorry.
Damn.
As Navir sort of slowly floats up a little bit in the air. And then they all just go into the forest.
Wow.
Alun, you look at the scroll in your hand, and you can see it is a scroll of Revivify.
Okay. And I let you all bleed out. No.
You better.
Alun walks away.
Yeah. Can't win them all, nope.
Oh well, time to change my identity again.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll be a barbarian this time.
Yeah. I will cast Revivify on Luna. And I'm trying to think. I have.
R.I.P. Florian.
EC's unconscious.
Oh, never mind. I can't cast that. I don't have it prepared.
Florian just gets back up anyway. It's like fuck.
Back to fucking life.
You guys are.
And
I'm not making you roll any death saves if you
It
don't
was
want
just
to.
a curiosity.
But if you do want to, you can. Like I know
experiment.
Riley is rolling for Nezrin.
I don't actually want it to count. I was just curious.
That's fair.
I'm gonna healing word everyone so you can actually do things. So
You might not want to do that.
he would do that. He doesn't want to. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
He's gonna get ass whooped, but he's doing
Am I
it.
alive now?
Luna, you as Alun casts Revivify on you, you do feel a force sort of pulling you back. As you are given a choice. Do you want to come back?
Yeah.
Okay. Luna, you are alive.
Yes.
You're at
Oh,
full,
Alun.
Luna, you're,
So you
you're
should have gone for the shot for you. Nah.
Luna, you're at full HP.
Elune kind of hears and sees like her chest is kind of like starting to move, like trying to breathe again. He hears a couple like shallow gasps and then a deeper one, like a
Luna looks
And then,
gaunt.
unsettling screech as all of her nerves come back online. She's just howling for like a couple seconds.
Mhm.
But she's back.
I have one more healing
And
word
she's
I
looking
did.
around. What happened? What happened?
He's like on the ground, like
I
stumbling over, looking around. Where is everyone?
You all went down.
As
I did
he
what
wakes,
I
he releases.
had-
Sorry.
It was
Let me
I don't
get him-
think they'll
Let me
hurt
get him back up.
them, but they're gone. and
Luna's gonna start healing.
no one's dead. No one's dead. But
EC looks to the person that
No.
they knocked down. Where's the woman?
gone.
As Florian awakes, he releases an Eldritch Blast in the place where she was. Before he gets his bearings.
So it goes a little wide and hits a tree trunk over here.
Yeah.
What about the pilgrims? Did they took them? Are they safe?
They didn't hurt. I saw they bandaged some of the one that was in the fire. They bandaged, but they're gone.
Excuse me?
Linda
Okay, people.
takes a potion out of her pocket. Give this to Nezra.
Right.
People who are knocked out aren't just gone. They can't move, Elune. They're knocked out. Or bleeding on the ground. How did she get up?
What happened?
Riley, what did you roll? You never said. As you try and you look over Nezrin to try and give her the potion, you don't feel a pulse.
Avan looks at the ground where he dropped the stone and sees that it still has a charge. And he looks at Elune.
Shit, okay, give me a second. I have Revivify. And she casts Revivify.
How did Luna get back up?
The pilgrims, they gave me a scroll of Revivify.
Tell me why I should fucking believe you right now. He picks the stone up off the floor and puts it back in his pocket, seeing as Nezrin doesn't need it.
Do I still just have a scroll of Revivify? Is it spent or does it crumple into ash?
I think it does get consumed.
Yes, it crumbles into ash. Spell scrolls do.
It's fun. It's a spell scroll. They don't stick around. You know that.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't know shit about magic.
Damn, King's Army cheap.
I had it prepared.
Luna's revivifying.
Okay.
Avan is the fantasy equivalent of an adult that doesn't understand computers.
He's a boomer.
Magic is
I
just
support him for that.
Yeah.
He sees sort of building airs just sort of forgotten as Luna revivifies Nezrin, and he sees looking down and hoping that Nezrin comes back.
Nezrin.
Florian. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go. You go first.
Oh, what is Elune looking like? What is his expression like? How is?
Does he seem like got trolled image? No.
No.
Oh yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh my god!
What? Holy shit! What a great reference.
Oh what?
Let me post it.
Yeah, somebody post it so we can.
Oh okay, yeah, yeah.
Where is it posted?
They have not posted it yet. They will.
Oh, I just looked it up.
Shaking core rocks. Just.
Oh.
He's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna put his hands on both shoulders, and try and make him look at him and say what happened? Where did she go?
Contact.
Where did she go?
Avan is clenching and unclenching his fists and very slowly boiling over.
I mean, he kind of points.
You killed her, right? No, I can't.
Now let's. Never mind. You guys can do what you want.
I'd rather Nezrin gets the chance to resurrect before we're kind of running short on time here.
Yeah, please let Nezrin talk.
Nezrin, as you were lying there and your life force slipped away, you find yourself back at the library, sitting. There's a book in front of you. Can't read it. And it feels familiar.
She's kind of just squinting, confused that she can't read what's in front of her. Not really questioning where she is. I don't think she's really aware of what's happened. But she's confused because she can't read this book, but she knows what this book is, but she can't read it. And she can read everything.
As you maybe a little frustratedly look at this book, there is a familiar presence around you. And you see the figure of your teacher.
I was wondering when you would show up. I don't know what's going on with this book. It just won't... It doesn't work.
This book is an ever-changing journal.
Oh.
One you cannot read.
But I can read everything.
While you still walk the earth.
What do you mean? I'm right here.
Do you want to read it? Or do you want to
Of course I want to read it.
continue writing it?
What do you mean?
It's the book of your life, Nezrin.
Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. I am not in a library right now, am I?
No.
This did not feel like I expected it to.
What did you expect it to feel like, Nezrin?
Enlightening.
Hmm.
But I'm just confused.
Those are the sorts of lives people live. Short, confusing. Not many people get enlightenment.
Well, I am not many people.
No, you're not. And yet here you are.
Here I am.
Sharing that same fate.
Yes. You know, when people say that things happen so fast and they can barely remember them, I always thought that they were exaggerating. But I really don't know what happened. One moment we were all standing there protecting these people, and the next I was on the ground. Not 30 seconds later, I was dead.
I am sorry.
What happens now? This is your thing.
It
Right.
depends. You can move on. They can
Not
try
done.
to call you back. And it's up to you to accept it.
I'm not done.
Hopefully, they'll call you back. But it is out of your hands.
So what, I just sit here and try to read the book I can't read?
Ask me a question.
I have so many. And you never answer them anyways. What am I supposed to ask? I don't even...
Choose one.
You keep saying that for now, you don't need anything from me. That I should just go out into the world, learn my powers, get experience, but you always say, for now, not yet. What will you need of me? Later.
Eventually, a blood price is going to need to be paid.
What does that mean?
At some point, either you or someone else is going to have to pay that price.
You said a blood price. What is the price? You are not being specific. You're speaking in riddles like always.
A life, Nezran. You taking someone's or me taking yours.
Why is that?
Because that is the currency I deal in.
So you don't have mine yet?
I don't own your life, Nezran.
And what would you do with it if you had it? What do you do with these coins you buy and sell things with?
I would put it to use.
Right, so they only get one.
As you're sitting there in silence, frustrated at your teacher, you feel a pull. And you know it's going to lead you back to your body, to reality. Do you accept it?
Finally. See you later. I'll read that fucking book when I'm back.
Nezran, you sit up in shock as life courses through your body again.
EC's hands are on
Okay.
his Easy,
Breathe.
easy.
She is cold and calm. But her teeth are gritted.
EC hugs her.
Okay.
Oh, hi.
Now that we're all back.
This makes us even, yes?
In an amount of times died, I suppose, yes.
That is all that matters. I'm glad you're back.
Thanks. I think I am too.
EC just brings them back in.
And she's she's quiet.
EC just sort of brings her in and
Yeah.
just sort of rocks her.
I think she'll lean into EC's chest, but she does not hug EC back.
It's fine. EC is awkward enough that they both do not care and do not notice.
Mm-hmm.
Luna
But
looks
yeah,
to Fawn and Illumina and Florian because they're not busy. So, what now?
Oh, Avan's busy being pissed. He's
Well,
like
tell us
having a
what
fucking
happened.
he's having a fucking meltdown right now. Like he's doing all everything in his power to not jump at Elune. Like he's not just standing there idly. Like his fists are clenching and unclenching. He's like trying to manage the anger that he feels at this moment.
She left, so did how? She was dead. Did they heal her?
Elune surrendered, didn't he? Elune, did you surrender?
If I brought you back up, you would have fought to the death.
Yeah.
I think he kind of explains this a bit, like, somewhat coldly, I guess.
That's our choice.
And I made my choice. If they showed no signs of hostility towards them, they did not hurt them. And I didn't want to lose you guys.
Florian looks disgusted with him.
They didn't hurt them yet. Where are they taking them? What's going on? Like, we don't know what they're going to do with them. They could all take them into the next clearing and shoot them in the fucking head.
They would have done that if they wanted to kill them. They would have done so already. You know that.
Do
they
you?
had so many opportunities.
What if they have something worse than death planned?
Well, then we'd better hurry.
I don't think any of us, apart from you, are in a state to hurry anywhere right now.
Little Jackrabbit, get back here. I can only call after you because I'm not fast enough to catch you right now. Just come back, please.
He sighs and he comes back.
There's magic to track people, there's magic to track items. I gave them something of mine. We have to. I'm sure there's mages in the city of light.
You guys hear EC speaking out, but not to any of you. You see EC's Cellstone is in their hands.
I could have tracked her if I had been there. I could have tracked her.
We were dead. That's what happened.
Yes.
Hello,
cousin.
Walks away and throws his axe into a tree.
Luna turns to Elune and gives him gently touches like his upper arm. Thank you for bringing me back.
Just so you know, for next time I could have tracked her.
He's kind of just silent at this.
Elune, I want to punch you in the fucking mouth right now, but...
Please don't. We're all fragile enough as it is. If we can stay in one place for about 10 minutes, I can get us all healthier.
All right.
Gabe.
I see it, Mike. As EC pulls out their cell stone and calls Thorn. Are you on speaker? Or you just call? Or are you just talking?
Yeah, it's on speaker.
Okay. Hello, EC.
You're on the speaker thingy.
Hello, everyone.
So, cousin, bit of bad news. Terrible, even.
What happened?
These strange figures that I have never seen before were riding some displacer beasts and came and took the pilgrims to the north, as Elune said. I don't know the specifics. I was kind of KO'd. Netherine died, but she's better now. Yeah, everyone can hear you. Everyone's alive.
I'm sorry, someone died?
Netherine died, but she got better. Luna helped her. Oh, Luna also died, but then she also got better.
Um,
Like I said, don't really know the specifics. I was sort of face down in the dirt for a bit.
there's just silence. Hold on. What? What happened?
Elon, could you just hands you the phone? You were alive.
Yard stare.
Look, snap out of whatever it is. Thorn needs to know what happened.
We were escorting the pilgrim. It's like the most military-ass report. We were assailed upon by I guess it was a pretty good sized platoon of archers, displacer beasts, the riders, one particularly strong general. We focused down the general, but we kept getting knocked down. They did not seem to be harming the pilgrims, but the only way I could get everyone out of this unharmed was to let them have the pilgrims.
There's a bit of silence on her end. Are you all okay? EC said that someone died? People died?
2 people
Yeah,
died.
but
Luna died.
we had the resources to bring him back.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Are you safe now? Are they still after you?
We're currently safe. I have I knew several of them. We can, if with spells, we can possibly track them down.
Okay, hold on. You need to get to safety.
We should get back to the City of Light. I could take us there. A bit slowly, but I could get us there.
Maybe we should make camp. Let you rest a little bit.
No.
You're
camp
obviously
for the moment. Oh God. All right. I'm going to make my way to you. It should take me a day or so.
Okay, we're 3 days to the. EC just sort of like looks up to surround, looks at the position of the sun. Northwest of the City of Light, like past the mountain range, and then you go west. 3
Okay.
days.
3 days. She thinks for a few moments. I don't think we have anyone else in the area. Are you close to any cities or any towns?
City of Light.
Any others? You said that's you're 3 days away from that one.
None that I know of.
Okay. Okay. Okay, stay where you are. Don't try anything. Just
We're on road.jpg.
okay.
Luna
Google Maps
immediately
doesn't
died.
work out here.
Just stay there. I'm going to yes, okay. Yeah, Wimbo and I are going to teleport to the city, and then we're going to make our way to you very quickly.
Okay.
Try to stay out of danger, please.
Okay.
All right.
I'm sorry we failed, Thorn.
You are alive. That is more than I can ask for.
Okay. AC just sort of hangs up. Just sort of looks around, gets to an outcropping of trees, doesn't bother with a hammock and just passes out. They can be mad at a loon later. They're exhausted.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think that's a good place to end it for tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your
Sorry,
15
everybody.
points of HP, and because my prayer of healing takes 10 minutes, and I'm assuming we're here for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me see how long harm lasts, Zoe.
It's an hour.
That sucks.
It's 1 hour.
Oh, okay. I was worried it was permanent or something.
No, it's
No,
not
no,
permanent.
no.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just an hour.
So we should do a check-in. How's everybody doing?
Since I know that it was pseudo pretty much unbeatable, I'm
Yeah, I was
fine.
starting to get a bit annoyed until then, to be honest. Once I found out it was meant to not be possible, I was like, fine, whatever. But at the time, I was a bit annoyed.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, Patrick the player is fine. Avan the character is not.
That's fair.
Mike the player is okay. EC is conflicted on several things. I don't think by the time they wake up they're even going to be mad at a loon anymore.
Avan just got done not talking to Florian.
Mm.
So now he's going to have to ask Florian on how to forgive a loon.
Oh boy.
So,
No, they don't.
nuts on the
It's different
table.
every time.
I went into this fight thinking that Luna and the hostages were going to get kidnapped. Like, Gabe had
Mm.
planned at some point that Luna would get kidnapped along with them, but that those plans changed.
Okay.
It seemed.
Mm.
I do appreciate
No,
the strat of taking down the healer. Like,
Mhm.
it worked. So, Zoe's fine. Luna's covered in blood and has a big scar in
Sure.
both sides of the torso.
Hey,
So-
big shame. But for EC.
Buddy,
I don't know why you guys had such a hard time. They didn't even want to hit me.
EC will go and kill him right now.
Easy and Avan both simultaneously strangle the loon.
Skill issue.
I apologize if it wasn't clear.
It felt like it at the beginning, but then there was a point where it was like I was like one hit away from taking her down, and then and we were all still in like relatively good shape at that point. That I was like, oh, this might be winnable, and then after that, it just like when we didn't kill her on that one turn, we didn't get her down on that one turn. I was just like, well, it's not gonna happen. Even whether it was meant to or not, it's not gonna happen. So
You
I know
did
it's
get
a
her
big-
down.
we
I
did, but
know
it was
it's a
like two
bitch,
turns
but-
too late, you know.
Yeah.
It's just like I feel like she was like using all of her inspiration. I was like, okay, it's if this gets her, then fine. But also, it's imperative that they go and they take this, and this is our journey now.
I guess I will be honest, cards on the table for my end. She was a level 16 cleric.
Wow.
She did some squats since the. Damn.
She also has other stuff going on because she has that sword, but that's different.
Fair.
I just need to know what the fuck were those short swords, my guy?
They are magic and they are augmented in some way. It's not just a regular old short sword.
Yeah,
I
it's like
track them down and kill them and take those.
Damage.
Me and Alpha need those short swords.
I've already got a great sword +1 that does shit to mages. I'm good. But
Yeah, but you could have two swords.
I could have two swords. The short sword is a single-handed weapon, so I could use it for my two-hand fighting style.
On principle, Mike should give it to Fab, but I have to go with EC's heart here. EC cannot in any way condone what Elune did.
That's fair.
I'm gonna vote for Nezrin.
Yeah,
I
really
used
like
all of my
that.
inspiration. I have none. I have 0 inspiration.
Yeah, I have 0 inspiration. I'm also gonna vote for Nezrin for the little death scene there.
Very nice.
I'm gonna vote. It's a tough choice between Alun and EC, but I'm gonna vote EC for going ape
Same. I'm
shit.
split there too.
Yeah.
What for EC?
I gotta vote for Loon. Give some credit where credit is due, making the
Yeah,
hard
that was
decision
really
and
good.
the plot important decision.
Yeah.
I just want to say you would have had it, but EC would literally manifest and slap me across the face if I said Aluna.
Huh?
Yeah, that's
See. I guess I'll give it to. I'll channel Mike, and I'm gonna give it to EC just to be. I think everyone did really good though, because this
Yeah.
is a tough fucking fight.
Yeah.
My vote's for Alun.
There's a lot of stuff that happened, and I think pretty much everyone got something out of it, which is awesome.
Now I have to break the tie.
You just give it all.
So just flat, everybody's gonna get a point of inspiration for sure because
Hell yeah.
great session. You guys did incredible. Role playing, combat, everything. You guys did great. I think I'm gonna give it to Nezrin for everything that you did during the battle was really great. But I think experiencing your first loss is something to really the way you're handling it is very interesting, very good. Yeah. So I'm giving Nezrin the my vote. So you get another point of inspiration, Riley.
Thanks.
About how long is it going to take Thorn to get to us? Normally, I would say time isn't an issue for RP, but I think now it is.
She's gonna move very quickly, so probably like a day and a half.
Right. So just a heads up. I know we have a week here, but I think EC would want to talk to Afan, Luna, and probably Nezrin.
EC and Luna are gonna have some moments, I'm sure.
Yep, happy to do that in text. Or
Riley.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What are your free days?
Oh gosh. I need to look at my schedule because there's a lot of things that are being.
Or you can get back to me, and so me and Gabe can sort of be around for that recording. That would be great.
Yeah.
My best guess is probably going to be Thursday, Saturday, or Sunday, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
That's fine.
I can do basically whenever.
Yeah, I'll do text with you. I just know Riley prefers to talk this stuff out.
Oh, I thought it was you that preferred to do that. Yeah, but I'd text.
Oh no,
I can't do text RP.
That's okay.
Not can't, but it's very difficult for me.
All right, I'm gonna stop the stream.
I'm equally mediocre.
I have